Boom, bum, 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 bum. How's everybody doing in the house tonight? Thanks for coming in if you just got here. And today is Thursday, 9 p.m. This is my usual stream time. If you don't know who I am, Coffee Talk and Tech, John Ryan. And thanks for coming in, guys. Let me just take a look at something here really quick before I start saying who is in the house. All right. So, guys, it's Thursday. Yeah, I'm wearing a peach shirt. It's peach. I hope you like peach because Coffee Talk and Tech is wearing peach tonight. So, I know it's unusual to see peach. You know, you thought pink probably first, but thanks for stopping in here. And we got our co-partner in the background. We should bring him in. He's very impatient sometimes, so I can't wait any longer. I've been having a little bit of some lag on my internet today, so I hope that doesn't show up tonight. So if you do see anything, let me know. But let's bring in Jeff and say hello. What's going on? Oh, well, let's start off the night with a subscriber, Phoenix Online Studios.
Phoenix Online Studios. I love the name. Phoenix Online. Are you really in Phoenix?
Thank you.
You're around? I don't know if that's by chance or if they're actually in the stream.
Thanks for subscribing. If you just came in, I appreciate that.
That's very cool, actually. To see you dancing right away it's an interesting moment. I have to say, I think this shirt straddling the old post-Labor Day color theme, but I approve. I approve on the peach.
You do?
You're supposed to let me know so I could throw my peach on, but you know, I got some
if you're into peach, but I'm going
to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you real quick. Peach is probably not going to work with my.
That was your nickname in high school, right, Peach?
It was Mr. Peach.
That's actually my sister-in-law's nickname. My son named his aunt Peach, and so. That's so when he was like 3, so that's his nickname is Peach now. But
nice.
Let's go really quick and see who is in the house. We got Roxanne. She left a message right away. She's like, "No, the Cheer Squad is here." And of course, we got my mom stepping in. Hello, how you doing? This is my mom.
Marlene.
This is Coffee.
How are you doing?
This is Coffee Talk and Tech's mom, and and of course, yeah, Erin.
This is my mommy.
Erin's like, ladies. And
how you doing,
so everybody's saying hi in here, and I see you saying hello, and I say Dr.
I did.
Elo. I saw him earlier.
Elo?
So, and we got just Jason stopping in. Thank you so much. How are you doing today?
How you doing?
We haven't seen Moni in a little while, and I know that we were messaging a little bit, but he says he's already, there's a lot of chat going on already, which I was surprised too. That was nice to see.
Chitter chatter. A lot of chitter chatter.
And Mommy Guide is in the house.
Oh, Mommy. She's got a thing tomorrow with Sandy Thompson, I think.
Oh, good.
Check
Yeah.
that out. Yep.
And then Todd, we got Christmas Clatter. And Green Machine Outdoors, which is someone that subscribed recently.
I don't know Green. Okay.
Yeah. I think where did I meet them? It might have been through... I have to remember if it was through Tommy's stream or not. I have to see.
It might be, yeah. That kind of makes sense.
I can't remember right off the top of my head. And look at this.
Vince, he's juicing. He's juicing. I'm sure.
So this is 1 week,
8 weeks old. This is eight weeks old.
No, it's not 8 weeks.
Do the profile. Let me show him. Do your profile. Show him your 1 week. And then this is my 8 weeks.
That is not your 8 weeks. Plus I had this going on, you know. So half man, half Sasquatch.
That is
exactly.
So true. That's a man.
Exactly.
That is a man who knows you really well.
That's the way we do it. Wow.
I love it.
How does this guy find out all the stuff? He finds out all the good stuff. Yeah.
Is he talking to you?
Yeah, I think he's talking to me.
Well, it's because you tell everybody everything. I mean, your mouth runs at like a million miles a minute. So.
That's
Jeffro. I like Jeffro.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like
Jeffro.
that too.
That's a good, Vinny, you get to call me Jeffro. I like that a lot. Anybody can call me Jeffro. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Roger. Can't believe you went peach on me and I went dark. That's just That's
don't you like?
hurtful.
Don't you like this name for now for his channel, Tech Troublemaker?
Troublemaker.
I like
Absolutely.
that. Right?
That's so unique. I like it. It's
I
very
like
unique,
that.
man.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm super into that name.
This is good.
Peaches and
Peaches
Stream.
and Stream, dude. That is good.
Okay.
Man. That is quick.
I love
like
that.
that.
All right.
I like that.
That's very quick. I wish we had like a prize to give people when they're so
Peaches and
quick like that.
Stream.
Peaches and what Peaches and Herb? Was
Yes,
the,
that's what I was thinking exactly
group?
too. So
I can't remember the song.
this is my wife saying hi. She's saying hi to both of us, and basically, I ruined about 5 of my son's pierogies tonight because I was like, "Oh, I'll put them in," and then I was supposed to watch them while they just, you only put them in for like 3 minutes to get soft, and then you fry them on the side. That's the way he likes them, and so yeah, I left them in there boiling for like 10, 15 minutes. They were no good.
Your Father of the Year.
Yeah. Chris, thanks for stopping in again. That's awesome. It's great to see you. Appreciate
I
it.
remember Chris stopping. See you, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
now
okay.
I remember. So Circle Hope
Oh,
Productions.
that's where you meant.
Yeah, he did a pre-recorded live this past week, and we had met up on there, and I was trying to think in my head. Sometimes there's so much going on beforehand. It's hard to keep up with everybody, but how's everybody doing this week?
Yeah.
It's the weather has been a little bit cooler on the East Coast. The rain hasn't been so bad. People are starting to get back to a little bit of normalcy with the flooding. I feel sorry for a lot of people though. As you drive up and down some of these roads in some towns, you could see like they've thrown out everything from their basement, starting from scratch.
I've seen that here too. It's really disruptive. Oh my goodness.
But exactly. Roy said the tech troublemaker. I like that. I just like that. And
Tech Troublemaker. All right.
yeah, so Sammy sounds good on his new mic too, and I really think he can rock that pod mic. It really does fit him well, I believe. So, but just coming in tonight.
I kind of figured it would.
Yeah, it does, and it definitely does. Just coming in tonight, if there's anybody here that's here for the first time and has never stepped in here before, I just want to let them know that thank you for stopping in. Okay, thank you for the high school buddies that are stopping in. That's awesome. And I just want to let you guys all know we're here to help. And if you have any questions about streaming, any questions about YouTube, no matter what the conversation is at the time, you're very welcome to drop a question down below. If you do drop a question, throw a Q, capital Q in front, and that will help us find it a little bit better because I'm just getting better with the
Do you know what a
keeping
Q
up.
looks like? Do you know what a Q looks like? Are you going to be okay?
Yeah,
or do you
because
need
I've always been going to Dairy Queen since I've been a young child. So DQ, I definitely know what the Q stands for, so I know what it looks like. Yeah,
because it looks
but it's
so
got to be a
different from the little-
capital.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. The little
DQ.
Q, I feel, is going to throw you,
No.
and you might think it's a G. So let's just make it a capital Q and
No,
thumbs up.
I got it down now because it's the big Q, and I can't get it confused with anything.
Did you take a picture of it like you did Laquita's name? Did you mention on Tuesday?
No.
You took a picture of her name to remember it.
But that is true. I did take a
know.
picture of the name because then sometimes like you just forget exactly, as people are, coming and going and meeting so many new people. And if it's not like something, if it's a little bit different, it's hard for me to remember. But now it's like I got it in the bank. You know what I mean? So it's helping me. So
I can't say anything. When I go to the grocery store, I have to take a picture of every single product that I'm told to pick up. So I'm in the aisle looking through like photos on Keep or something. Like I don't know
Right.
which one of the orange juices am I supposed to get?
right.
That's kind of what it's come to.
So Green Machine Outdoors though is saying it's the first live here, which now that I know, I remember, yes, and I appreciate you coming in. And he's saying he watched some of my old lives. So it's funny because right beforehand I was watching some of my own lives, and it was only five months ago, Jeff. I looked at my first live in April 1st, and I was using OBS. And bringing up the chat comments through a tricky way from StreamYard. It's a little bit of a tricky way versus how easy it is now. And
you're so proud of yourself. at the
Oh, I
time.
was so proud of myself to bring in comments in OBS because everybody was trying to find out how to do it. And so I was
remember
like, that was just really cool. And yeah, you'll see the difference. I mean, it's clear as day the improvements that I've made in 5 months.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look at
it's,
that shirt.
I mean, the shirt is just one thing, but you know,
I know. Just,
the shirt.
I'm
It
messing,
all starts.
I'm messing with you. I'm
So
sorry.
she's like, gentlemen,
It's hard
could
because
you
you're.
she says, can you start with the very basics of live streaming? So it starts with the shirts.
It always starts. You got to get the right color, peach. This is advanced color. Don't start with this. It's also a mistake, probably, half the time. Well, that's a great. The very basics. That's a setup because where do we draw the line on what would be considered the very basics of live streaming?
Yeah.
I mean, you
And
can
it-
go all the way back to going getting internet, right? So clearly she doesn't mean that, but that's a great question.
Right.
What are the
And we
very
can.
basics of that? We can.
And it's changed so much, though, actually, in even the last 6 months to a year. I mean, it's changed
Yeah.
tremendously.
And then the
but-
question is it the basics of the equipment, is the basics of the approach, or
Yeah.
how you're doing live streaming? I think, and it all changes so fast in a
So
way. Like,
fast.
what is the lowest common denominator? But yeah, I mean, essentially, you could do it like you could do the whole USB mic with a 920. Like you could go
Right.
right down to the basics. I just be clear, if you could just let us know basics of gear.
Well,
setup
I'll go
with
into a little bit,
platform.
a couple things actually. If you want me to just throw some stuff out, we can start with some of the basics. But I want to say hi to Kim, by the way,
Yeah,
really quick.
you do it. Yep.
She says she's
I
got
know
to
she's
go,
listening.
and she might have to go soon. But thank you for saying, dropping in and saying hello. We also got Eric Bellardo. We haven't seen him in a while. I saw him today in a stream. He's looking great, doing great. Eric is an example of somebody who uses his phone in live streaming. And Eric, correct me if you're still using your phone or not, because I mean, you look great. So, and you always did. And I, I'm just curious if you're still using the phones and stuff, and you look good. So, oh, look at this. You got Circle Hook Productions in the house.
Comes full circle with the green outdoors.
So I don't want to miss a little bit of what Roxanne was asking, okay? Because I think it would be good to go into some of that, and I want to know let me know if I miss it if Dan C gets here, because if he gets here at all, I have something I want to show him. So.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, so, and we got Beards and Banjos stopping in. And so
Yes.
he knows, I mentioned to him, because he sounds really great, right, with his new mic, the RE320. Guys, after hearing Jeff and I have talked about this for a long time, and we were like, hey, we would like to have one of those. After Jeff picked one up, I was like, I got to pick one up. So I copied right off of Jeff, and I got one. Mine is coming by Monday. So just want to let you know.
Mine came
So
on
I don't-
Monday. It's a miracle.
It's meant to be. So
It's meant to be.
He says he's thinking about getting a lav mic for his streams. I'm going to be adding
Really?
things soon, and I would look. I think that would be great. I wouldn't mind paying 300 plus or so. I was thinking an RE320. So he's thinking RE320. Because, here's the truth. Sammy just got the pod mic, but now he sees both of us with the RE320, and he can't let us. And then the beers and banjo. He's like, these guys are getting them, and I am so upset. I don't want those guys to just sound fantastic.
Well, it's the FOMO.
Yeah,
You're missing out.
he's got the gas. He's got the gas. But we all do, right? And I fall into it for sure. So,
Sir, you are the captain of that gas ship.
oh yeah, yeah. There's no doubt. So he runs the webcam. Okay, he's got an Android phone, USB to the computer through OBS, and a Blue Yeti with lots of a lot of filters through OBS. And he sounds great. He looks great, and there's no doubt about it that he's doing a great job. So, here's the thing, right? I would say we would all probably say 6 months ago, a year ago, definitely. You want to start streaming, okay? You're going to have to learn OBS. You're going to have to jump in there.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start learning the simple things to just start OBS. And then basically you would come in just like this, where you could just have an overlay of your name and etc. But now so much has changed. I would say, like, look it, if you want to start streaming and you want it to be as easy as it can be, I mean, where are we going to send these people?
StreamYard.
It's either got to be StreamYard or Restream. And
Yeah.
because the platform is so simple and effective, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can certainly circumvent. I in a sense was doing that. Even to the point where I was really frustrated. I was having some issues with sound. I noticed though with OBS layer going into StreamYard that my music and stuff was terrible. Like I would listen to the intro music. I'm like, God, this is awful. And so what I actually started doing was recording. I recorded my intro into a video and then pushed that up in StreamYard, and the sound quality was so much better. Plus it was just really easy to throw the outro and intro. I think it's almost more elegant doing it through StreamYard than doing it through your OBS, even though you wouldn't think it would be.
I mean, look, the truth of the matter is that you can come off of just messing with StreamYard for about 20 minutes and look awfully professional. And so
in Roxanne's situation, she could skip OBS and we could walk her through StreamYard or help practice with that. Yeah. And she'd be up and running in 20 minutes. And you can always then work your way back to another layer with OBS if you thought that was going to benefit you, right?
So, yeah, I mean, basically, I think that's the way to go. Just spend a little time in there, and you can even do a private session, go look back at it yourself, mess around with some of these things. I did a million private sessions, and then you go back and look at them, and then Jeff and I. But listen, if anybody, I jumped in with Zan the Man. We went over stuff in StreamYard. It just felt nice to have someone there and point out a few things. And so, Jeff and I are always willing to jump in with somebody if they need to with something like that. Really quick, though. I'm not going to say that so I don't get in trouble, but say I want to say that she's new here, and I just saw her in Dr. Elo's stream, and she says, I can finally talk, longest 10 minutes ever. I'm new here. You can blame Elo for dragging weirdos like me over here. That's fine. That's fine.
We love the weirdos, so you just landed in the right spot.
We're a weirdo magnet over here. So, but thanks for showing up, and thanks for coming in here for the first time. That is so awesome. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I love the energy of you can just feel the energy in that particular comment. I like it.
Right. That is awesome. And then a lot of people are saying Restream versus StreamYard. Listen, I'm not going to go into a big discussion about this because you got to go and take a look. They're both amazing. They both do a lot of incredible different things and a lot of similar things. So go and take a look at Restream and StreamYard and see what fits you best. I tried both of them, and you go and see what fits you best, but they're both excellent products and two products that are pushing each other to do better all the time. So check that out.
Yeah, I mean, they have a similarity. They both have stream in their name, so you got
that's it. Hello. So Nav Simmer, having the RE320 and the Canon M50 would be the perfect gear combo. The RE320 is above and beyond what anybody needs. I mean, I think this pod mic for $100 can't be beat for a dynamic mic for the price. I mean, it's just. Yep. It's literally, it's just incredible what you can get.
And so he bought a 320.
But we just do it anyway, right?
Just clarifying, you don't need more than that, but just so you guys know, I bought an RE320.
Clint, I did not forget your
name.
No. Oh, I was forgetting the person's name that that met us in the same stream.
The Green Outdoors. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Knucklehead.
I know Clint.
Is that what we're doing now? We're calling people names?
I own one of Clint's t-shirts. How am I going to forget his name? And plus, I see him all the time. He's down the shore. He's out like on the beach. He's going out to eat. They're buying new cars. I mean, this guy's well to do.
He's stalking them. I got you. Cool.
So, Here's Dan. Hey, everyone. YouTube is acting up on me. Yeah, I was having a little problems with my internet, but the later it gets, seems to get better a little bit, but it's been a little bit busy. The kids been back in school, so I think it's just a little bit internet taxing in my area. But I'm in. Hopefully this comment goes through. Love seeing the numbers in the stream. Oh, I didn't even look at the numbers. That's awesome. Thank you so much. But I wanted to show something to Dan really quick. So I'm gonna put this on, Jeff, as I get ready to show Dan my new thing.
You showing your friend a toy? You showing your friend a new toy? Okay.
Yeah, I want to show Dan this. Hold on.
All right. Jeez, everybody just be patient.
So Dan, this is 6 weeks of no shaving, and this sucker is really filling in. I mean, I don't know if you see this.
Did you, John? I might suggest you submit your beard for some advice on their beard advice night. First of all, I noticed you didn't shave the line behind your head of hair.
No,
line back
that grew in with it, but it's just kind of odd. But this is really full, and it's looking fantastic.
The one thing
I think
that's the one thing I like about this
is it shuts my mouth, muffles my mouth.
It's not doing that good of a job. Maybe we could firm up the beard to shut your mouth a little bit, but no, that looks good. That's tight. Yeah. Is that the God of War cut that they talk about?
This is actually. I got this at the Halloween store today.
Oh, I think this is more the God of Clowns cut.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with StreamYard over OBS right now. Especially, it's going to get the point across to you to anyone that's watching your streams. I mean, it's going to do the job. I mean, granted, even the lower price range is 720p. It's still going to look good. It's going to look good on the phone. You're going to be able to share screens, all these great things that you can do with StreamYard. And look, I'm using vMix. There's a lot to vMix, but you don't need to use it. You could start with StreamYard. You could start with a webcam. You could start with a DSLR. You could start with a mirrorless. That's your choice. But all it takes is a simple USB mic for literally $20. And then you can go with a webcam like an Logitech 920C. And you're in streaming in StreamYard for $40.
I'm sorry. We're not taking this seriously. So $70. Let's step back a second on the beard. It reminds me of the beard. You remember the claymation, like Here Comes Santa Claus? He was a younger Santa Claus or what? That's kind of what that beard kind of reminds me about. I'm old enough to remember that. Oh my God, it came off. What? That wasn't real. Oh my God. You waited you were just so tickled with yourself. You couldn't wait for the stream to start.
I thought that was going to be hilarious.
I'm so glad it was hilarious. I'm glad Dan came in. Otherwise it wouldn't have made sense. You'd have been so sad. Well, it would have made sense. You'd have been...
Right, it needs beard oils. That's what we were going to say.
I've been like, oh, I got to pick up your spirits. Dan didn't come, his friend didn't come in and laugh at his stupid beard. That's pretty funny stuff.
Patrick saying he should have put the Rogan in the wrong place. I did. He's supposed to grow on the top, go on the top.
Here, man. It's up here, man. Can you do that? If I put that on my beard, would it? I'm just saying.
I don't know.
See, young
but
Santa
I thought that was funny.
Well, I know you did. We thought it was funny too.
Okay. Do you know how disturbing that looked? The rat on your face.
That rat.
It was funny.
I mean,
did Dan see it? Did Dan even see it?
I don't know that Dan saw it. That's hilarious. He was here.
I know.
And his internet. Use your mouth. His internet was yes, Yukon Cornelius. Thank you,
Darren.
Dime bag. That's hilarious.
He's going to keep the pod mic. Good. He already broke it. Yeah. Well, he yelled at me because he didn't really break it. He just lost one of the little yoke nuts on the side, I think, or something. Maybe a little washer in the inside. But anyways, that's all it takes, right? Okay. So here he goes. The Logitech C920 is a really competent camera, right? And we were just talking about this with Tracy Parks and many other people use that camera. And the key to get the good look that you want out of that camera is going to be the lighting. Yep. And we talk about the lighting, right? It seems like every week, right? So
yeah, well, it's important because in the end, that is kind of the foundation, isn't it? In a way, because you can make a 920 look quite amazing, like Tracy does in her streams, with good lighting. So I mean, lighting just is so, at least from the visual standpoint. And then you can get audio, and that's fine. But
Yeah. So he does a lot of his streaming though from the water, but and he could teach us probably how to do better when it comes to like the GoPros and the cheaper versions. And Clint's even brought this up other times. There are things out there that way if you destroy them, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. But he wants to step up his desktop game. And
I would be interested. I mean, that would be interesting to have a conversation with those that are using those out there, because that's a little bit of a different environment, a different universe. And we don't, sometimes we dabble and we don't touch all the way. Yes. Yukon Cornelius. That's it.
Nothing.
That's it. Oh God. Don't do that. That's disgusting.
There you go. That beer needs two things: gasoline and a lit match.
But take it off first.
That was funny. But anyway, here's Alan. How many people are in here tonight? I can't even believe. Holy cow, dude. We hit new heights. Holy cow.
Yeah, you were.
Wow, you guys are awesome, man. I can't even believe that. We had 33 people in here.
I know, but they're not making fun of you enough. I mean,
they should
if you're going to come in here, you need to drop some like bombs on this man.
There's so many people.
I got hit on Tuesday, so.
Yeah. But it's,
You'll never.
Thanks for coming in, Eric. I appreciate that.
I love you too, Eric, man. It's good to see you.
That's like the thing that I would do is go with StreamYard, get the 920, spend some money on the lighting, right? Learn your lighting, and then go from there. That's probably the best thing that you can do. What's up, Philly Picker?
Learn your lighting.
And so guys, here, I'm going to ask again because everyone's here, right? If you do have any questions about streaming, about cameras, about sound, right now we were going over kind of the basics of streaming, which is basically, I would tell everybody, and I didn't say this yet, but listen, StreamYard is free up to 20 hours a month. I have a link right in my description. You can click that affiliate link. It just gives me like a free month or so of StreamYard. So it doesn't cost you anything more. And then you get to use it and try it out. And then if you pay for anything above and beyond the 20 free hours, then I get a little something. I don't until then. But the fact is that it's free for 20 hours a month, guys. Take advantage of that.
Impressive.
I mean, you can get streaming right away. You don't have to wait and say, oh, I don't have the perfect this. Like we were saying, the C920, I think, is down. You can probably get that for about $70 now.
Oh, my God. A year ago, what were the prices a year ago? It was like $220.
It was through the roof at one point.
It was insanity.
And then also you get you can literally get a cheap USB mic. I have one that I did a review on. That was we talked about that when we did USB night, right? Just a week ago or so. And
yes. Yep.
That basically was $18, man. So 80 something bucks, right? You have your setup. Use whatever light you have at the time, but when you want to really improve that lighting, go look up Dasny D50s and buy those lights because
I turned mine on tonight, by the way.
And there's two lights. I talk about these lights, Jeff. Jeff uses them. I use them. Use these lights. They're going to be incredible for you, and you can get them on sale about $170. Todd bought them. Also loves them. And they'll step your game up because two of the Elgatos will cost you $300. Two of these will cost you about $170 if you get them on sale.
I don't care how good the Elgatos are. The fact that you have to use the software to make them work drives me a little bit bananas. Did Dan, did you see the rat beard that he put on? I kind of wonder if he saw it.
I don't know. I don't know, but put it this way: if you missed it, Dan, I put a beard on for you that you would be really proud of this look, and it's amazing.
He wouldn't.
But
he wouldn't.
And I changed it and put it on. But that's the thing is that you can get still with the really good look. And so what it was, I think here we go. I think I have bettered my lighting now, but I will never 100% satisfied with the due to the layout of my desk. Well, yeah, I mean,
he was struggling with space. I remember.
Yeah, it could be the layout. It could be the lights themselves. Because it all depends how powerful they are, how big they are. Are they edge lit? Are they whatever? So she has she has the newer lights. And so,
Yeah.
if you had, and I know you don't, and you don't see the difference at this point, but when you have these lights that are edge lit, it throws a softer light at you. I only put this on very lightly just to give my face a little bit more of a clear, a little brighter look. But that's the only reason, because otherwise I just want it to be a little bit darker so the background comes out a little bit. I don't want to light up the whole room tonight. So but it's just, depends how you like it. Right. The beard. But multitasking is hard, right, Zan? So Zan started streaming. And here's a perfect example. Zan the man started streaming.
He says he's still on my live stream.
Oh, he's
multitasking. He's still on my live stream.
So he's saying hi while he's on his live stream.
It's Inception. We've just going around.
But it's hard.
It's
hard, right? I mean, to multitask, to live stream, and I know you guys don't realize this, but I'm on a pretty sophisticated setup. It would be like Ecamm vMix is definitely next level, and you got a lot of things to watch as you're doing everything. StreamYard will make it exceptionally easy for you to do everything and still look engaged with the audience, because that is a trick, people. So being engaged or not having something go wrong on streams can be very stressful. So it all depends. So he says he's not a fan of the Tiger, Tracy, but he is scared to tell you, so I'm going to put it out there. Well, no, I wouldn't tell somebody that, but I personally I always look at the background, and I try to always think about like where your head is placed or something, so like see the background here, if I was up higher and I was into this, or say this whole background was really busy looking, sometimes your head gets lost in that and the separation factor. So my feeling is with her background, if you look at her when she's streaming, sometimes it's her face right here, and then almost on an even level that the whatchamacallit, the tiger is right next to her. So it's like,
I just want to tell you, I love the tiger.
I like the tiger. I just don't like it. I don't like it right next to her. That's all.
No, I hear you. You're not wrong. I mean, even I think I've got this painting a little bit behind me, but
oh my God, now she's going to yell
it's
at us.
enough. Well, she'll do it in her way. That'll be fine.
So this is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Live streaming is an art. It can be learned with alliteration. Yeah.
Iteration.
What the hell does that mean?
I love that you said literation.
I was like, I don't know if I've ever used that. See, these guys are too smart. I don't know this.
Should we end the stream? Are you okay? Are you all right? Should we?
I have the mic. Is that me? The Mike Tyson. What did he just say? So
he put the tiger on his face, bro. So if Mike Tyson can put an actual tiger on his face,
it is an art.
I am feeling a little bit better. Thank you, Tracy, and all you wonderful people who I adore for sending me wishes. I appreciate that. I'm back on T. I was not 1,000% today, but I keep getting better, and I appreciate you for asking. Okay, back to you, John.
So there's a couple things. Let me see if I missed anything. So Beards and Banjo says he's off to bed. That was a while ago. I just want to see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I know you're like the second. I think Aaron said something, and Circle Hook Productions. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
All of you are wonderful for that.
Okay.
I want to circle. Can I circle back a second on? He may not be here, but Beards, uses the 320.
Right.
But I believe he did insert. He's going with the 286 DBX. He's going with the. What I'm saying? He's going with
the 286.
Yeah. He's going. Yeah. That could be pretty cool if you're not running something like the Wave XLR. I bet that's a pretty nice setup he's got.
People use it anyway because it's a cleaner amp, and it definitely will be more primo than most. And plus, you got the built-in processing. But I'm not unless I can pick that up used. And I just missed it. Right? I told you about the DBX. I missed. You were $75 brand new, and unless I'm getting it for that. I made an offer to this one lady, and for $100 even, and she wouldn't budge. So I'm not going to go that route unless it's a really good deal. But I would go that route if it was that price, because it is going to make your sound quality improved. It's just like, how far do you want to go? Because at some point, the returns aren't going to be there with the money you put in on some stuff. And if you're listening to you and I right now, I think we sound so much better than a lot of people that I don't think you really have to sound much better than this. So
No, it just goes to show that there's so many different ways to get the result, and
Right.
which
exactly.
is great.
But I mean, if you wanted to, I'm not stopping anybody from making improvements by any means. So I just want to read
no,
this.
I was just pointing that out, and he was really happy with it, and to put all that processing again, it's a nice way of taking the effects and putting them on, taking them off your CPU if you need to.
Right.
A lot of ways to slice these things up. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah, you can do it many ways. There's not just one way for anything. So I started with OBS. This is say, oh my God, what the F? I started with OBS. It's so weird to say. With Streamlabs.
Just say WTF.
Yes, and obviously regretted it. And now I'm back with OBS. Forever having a midlife crisis. But Restream sounds great.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, Restream does a lot of great things, and StreamYard does too. I'm not a fan of Streamlabs, but I am a fan of OBS Studio. I'd rather
Ditto.
have.
Ditto on that.
Yeah, ditto on
Ditto.
that. Streamlabs is not my thing, and there are differences, and you got to check that out for yourself because it's just a lot to go into. I mean, of what the differences are, but generally there are things that people like one or the other, and I can't tell you what you like until you experience both of ones. That's why I won't tell people, oh, go to StreamYard, or go to Restream. I mean, I pay for either one just like anybody else would, and I would say try both and see what you like. But
Either's gonna work fine.
what will work fine? Either
StreamYard
one
or Restream.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's it. So Sammy's saying
I did
you feel
feel
better.
No, he said it fell better. I did fall, but I tried to be falling better all the time. No, I'm just kidding, Sammy. I know what you meant. I do feel better, man.
I went
Thank
out to
you.
lunch. How are you all? Hi, CJ. How you doing? So I went out to lunch with my family today, right? I took off of work, and the
Okay.
waitress's name was Autumn. And then I think we
boy.
went shopping for something, and then we were walking past, and this was like an outside area, and I remember, it's not funny. It's really not even funny, but I'll tell you. So I was walking by, and the waitress is right there.
Better be hilarious.
And I said, "Hey, Autumn, enjoy your fall." And then I just walked by.
Oh, you did not.
Yes, I did.
What is wrong with you?
She laughed. Kind of.
This is like tonight's thumbnail. Tech us out. I mean, puns everywhere with you.
Is that bad?
No,
Oh,
it's funny.
God.
I liked it. Honestly, I laughed when I saw it. I laughed because I could just hear you saying it.
Right.
Tech us out. You're kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger sometimes when you say things. Just go, tech us out. I like
don't-
that. It's cool.
I don't really sugarcoat anything. And I guess if people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. That's just the way it goes.
No, I said it was good. And then
It's good for some people. It's not good for everybody.
they love that. Autumn loved it when you did it. She
Maybe.
went, that big bear of a man.
I don't know. She could have brought out our coffee a lot sooner. I tell you that. We had the reminder.
Hey, don't have a great fall, and I left no tip. Okay.
No, I still left a good tip, of course, because especially nowadays,
All right.
everybody's been struggling and everybody's working shorthanded, or it's been rough for anybody in the
rough. It's
service
rough.
business. So
I don't know if anybody else is having this issue. I'm just curious, but literally, the garbage around here, they're having massive problems finding anybody to pick up the garbage here. We're in a small suburb, so it's just nobody wants to work for driving garbage anymore. And that used to be kind of a deal,
So she's saying that she likes here's Streamlabs. It's great. She likes it, but it's taxing on my desktop. Well, the thing is, it is more taxing, first of all, than
It is.
OBS Studio. So she says sometimes OBS is more versatile, but less user friendly for noobs like me. Okay, I mean, you could say noobs, but how many people are really streaming? I mean, it's incredible that you're out there, you're streaming, and everybody who is streaming, it's virtually new for 90% of the people that are out there. So, I think that you should be complimented, but it is a little bit more taxing on your computer. And that's the thing, like vMix, I have to have a pretty powerful computer for it to work. So, yeah. How did you like the Tech Us Out too? So you didn't like that pun?
I liked it too.
I don't know if she liked it.
I said I liked it. Wait, what? Didn't we just have a discussion that I said I liked it?
Yeah, you did like it. You told me last week
I did
you liked
like
it. So
I did tell you. That's right. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing, right?
I've been medicated all week. OBS price.
It's free. It's free, guys. So
that's true.
You can call me Cy. Is that what it is? Or am I wrong?
That's exactly probably what I would have gone with. Like
Okay.
TAI maybe. So let's start there. And if we mess that up,
Yeah, it won't be the first
come in
time.
here and straighten us out. No, it won't.
Right. Everybody's saying
Or
hi.
last.
Hi. Well, I'm waiting for coffee talk. Yeah, I know. My wife says that too sometimes.
Oh.
She's like, you
Yeah.
you
Look
should.
what I got.
You love coffee. Oh, thanks. That's my coffee cup right there. Coffee talk and
I don't
tech.
have my.
You got to put it in front of your face. But John,
right.
John
I
is
don't
very, John is very jovial tonight, like Santa. Like,
Well, he put
Am
the
I?
beard on, and look at the shirt. Anytime you put, I've noticed every time you put a pink or a peach shirt on, you light up like a little butterfly. You're amazing. Like you just flitter.
wow,
He's disturbed.
$7,500 sign-on bonuses for garbage men. Holy shnikes!
Yeah, those are really good jobs, and now here for some reason we can't find anybody. So it's been a weird issue, but
They're not easy jobs, that's for sure.
no, I'm not saying no, and that they shouldn't be. No, exactly. You should get paid.
Yeah, it's tough. But I mean,
Sign on bonus.
it's just. Let me see if I'm missing anything here important.
Are you drinking coffee tonight? Just so I know.
I did earlier. I can't have another one. I'll be up all night, and I can't do that. So
Yeah.
I took off tomorrow. Two also, but I really need to get a video done this week. So it's just been
Oh,
not
so you're going to
easy.
get your beauty rest? You're going to get your little
Oh,
camera
God.
rest? Is this
I'm
what
gonna
it is?
try.
I don't want to
don't
have baggy eyes. I don't want to be all like gaunt when I get on camera.
We'll
4K.
see. But the thing, Nav Simmer here is saying, is that yep, I'm impressed with the low light and smooth. OBS has been working for me, and and I don't
It says
even
how
have
light.
a powerful machine. Oh, how light it is! Yeah. I mean,
it's not
does a good
CPU
job.
heavy. It's
No,
really.
no. I think it
Unless you
uses.
start running tons of filters or something like that. But
Yeah, but even
Even then.
even vMix is not CPU heavy. It uses like 5% of my computer CPU.
it's really, I have to agree that I thought it would use more on my computer, but it's really running. Man, it's always under 10%. You know?
Well, it's the video card that's taken a beating on this. The video cards.
We both have good video cards though.
But then also remember, because it's set up in the encoder to take this video card, that is part of the reason why it is being so CPU not heavy on the CPU. Because the encoder set up with the NVIDIA video card, so that makes all the difference.
Well, I mean, vMix does take up more GPU, CPU on my computer than OBS, but we go straight out. When we meet up in StreamYard, we're just going out to a platform and pushing out from their resources, but you are pushing back a signal to me. So I'm pushing a signal directly to you at 1080, right? And you're taking that in, but you're sending me, I think, a lesser signal back for monitoring. So we are passing back some stuff, and that's going to take an extra CPU process, right? So that wouldn't surprise me that it's a little bit more than OBS.
Yeah. I mean, that's for sure, because that's the thing about OBS. Doing something like this is a little bit harder, but Video Ninja Video is getting better and better, and that will help out as time goes on, where people will use it more and more. They're improving it almost every day, literally.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big deal for the most. But
I'm a big deal.
I just wanted to let you guys know. I know it's been a while that I've showed you anything kind of like really new, but here's Ken. What's up, guys? Working, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Ken, what's up? Yo, this is what you have to. This is what you have to do for Ken. Yo, what's up, Ken? Pound it. You have to pound it, bro.
Yep.
All right.
I did.
So too bad
Left-handed,
Ecamm is just for Apple products. I don't know. I'm happy with vMix. I don't know. I'm happy with vMix, and vMix is great.
I was like, I don't need it. I don't care.
I don't know. Like Sammy will tell you. I
There's
mean, Sammy's used both of them a lot.
Which one does he like better? I know he likes Apple products better, so he's got to go with Ecamm, but he liked vMix a lot, man. He really spoke highly of it. He just went to the Ecamm world because he's a Mac guy.
Yes.
Again, they both get the job done. They got the platforms. There are answers. If you're on a PC, use vMix. And you're on Mac, you use Ecamm.
That's just it. They're pretty much dominating their own markets. I don't know. I guess it's a big deal to go either way. But I think that I wonder if Sammy does like one or the other better. I'm not really sure. So we'd have to ask him exactly. But so here he is. Yeah. Actually, he's saying, "Oh, I used Ecamm before vMix. Okay, but I wanted to test out vMix." And so I'm not really sure if he really likes one so much better or not. And if you do, Sammy, just make a comment, I guess, but just hope that they don't see this. I'm just kidding.
He just likes playing with the stuff, but
yeah, he wants to know everything, and
he knows about it.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, wow, it's like you guys are sitting right next to each other. Yeah, in that scene, we practically are.
You know why we're not? Because we're smiling.
That's why we're not. So
that's how you know we're not sitting next to each other.
So
we're smiling.
One of the people here knows this product pretty well, but probably nobody else is using it. And I wanted to get my hands on it. It's something that interests me. And so I just want to show you guys really quick that I picked up the Cam Link Pro. Here it is right here. It's in my hands, yet to be installed. I'm not using it. This is still my A10 Mini that I have right here. And I do love the A10 for what it is, no doubt. But I'm thinking I'm going to start using that and get used to it. And I'll have to set up everything over again, of course, in my vMix. But it won't be too hard.
God. Oh, you didn't hear it when I said
No.
I was doing the Anchorman thing. I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, great.
You said,
movie.
it's a big deal, and I'm like, I'm kind of a big deal. You may not know this.
That's a good.
Patrick
great
caught it. Great catch.
That is a great catch. That was a great movie. But yeah, so I got the Cam Link Pro, and Dr. Elo has this and uses this. And I just reached out to him because he had just gotten it. And I said, any glitches with it, any problems, anything that is a little weird or anything. And he said it's been rock solid. So, awesome. I can't complain about that. Yeah, you think you're going to get it?
I'm excited for that. I know I will. I want to build a PC. I'm currently working off this laptop, which is amazing. It's a great laptop, but I'd rather use this for other things remote and set up something a little more concrete down here. Also for recording on my DAW for like drum tracks, which I have to do too. So I would like something pretty beefy, but I'd love to throw that in there.
I'm pretty beefy.
But I'm not going to throw you in my PC.
That's something you would say. So I got you back. And you were like,
you stumped me too, because you got me good.
Yeah, because you were like,
my
you were just like, that was creepy.
It was. Did you see my brain freeze up? Like it totally like how someone, when you're a kid and someone would take a stick and put it in your spokes on your bike? That's what it felt like in my brain there for a second.
So Jeff, my wife's saying, hey, how much was that? I'm not.
Was what?
Right, exactly, Jeff. Very good. Thank you. You just answered it. Thanks. Whew. Exactly what I told you did. So that was great.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm so confused right now.
So I showed.
I'm so confused.
I was just showing this. Now,
how much
does everybody know what this is anyway?
How much was that? Wait,
yeah.
Oh, you threw me under the bus, you ass. Okay.
So does everybody know what this is? Do they know what it does? Does anyone care what it does? So if you don't know what it is, let me know and I can explain it.
Does anybody care?
Does anyone care here? Like, I don't know.
We
if
won't
you're
go down.
for that.
We are not going to go down this road if you don't give one hoot about what this little thingy is.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, Sammy says Ecamm is like the little brother. What?
Oh my
I didn't say it. I like it a little better. It works for what I need, and it works on any Mac that I have. So if I'm in another place, I can just download it and go live. Okay, I get your point then, because yeah, that makes it easy if you're, and especially he's using Mac. So he likes it a little better. There's probably, and we talked about this, I think there are just a few things that make live streaming a little bit easier. Like if I had to give vMix a suggestion, I would say, hey, can you on the fly? Hang on, I'll get there. Can you?
No, I'm laughing at you on this. I'm laughing at you. I'm just going to give a little feedback to vMix. They need my feedback.
If they would ever listen to me, which they should. But what you should do is have something really fast and effective to make a title fast. Like there should be another little button up here that just has title. I could hit the title and just right now. Right on the screen on the front, all of a sudden I can make a real quick title and then just drop it into the stream. And if there is a way to do that easier, let me know. Because I just think like sometimes they don't think about the on the fly effects of streaming right now, because it's much different than using this production setup like 5 years ago, where it was more of a production setup. And right now, if you're streaming and say we wanted to bring a guest in right now, which we could, right? I could drop a link to somebody. And then I just want to pull them in and put a title up really fast. Right. So, but well,
it's not a bad suggestion. I'm just wondering if there's what it is. I'm very
emerge
new.
daily doses of self-awareness.
Wait,
dosages,
dosages with 2 Z's. Dosages of self-awareness. Like it, by the way. Daily dosages of self-awareness. Wow.
Oh,
okay, that's
self-awareness
deep.
is great.
I like it.
I don't know what it is. I'm very new.
So he doesn't know. They don't know.
Yeah, but first of all, this is the first time I've ever seen them in the stream of ours.
I know. Let's confetti this person. Let's just welcome him in here and say hi.
Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, we can. Thank you so much for coming in. A brand new first-time person coming in. And, you know, if I forgot to do this for your first time, I apologize. I know.
For me?
People get hurt. People get hurt.
I know they do. They don't like it. I mean, you forgot Clinton's name earlier, and that was hard.
I did not forget Clint's name. But anyway.
I think there were about 30 people who say different.
That is not true.
The witnesses.
John says I'm beefy. Jeff definitely heard it and was disturbed. Okay. So really quick, I'll go into this, okay? This Camlink Pro is a PCI card, which goes into the computer. You can see it's like a slot, looks like a little slot thing, right? And it's got 4 inputs or outputs, I should say, on the back. So this way I don't have to use an external capture card or an A10 mini like this mini here. I can only use one output at a time as I push these buttons. And these are connected by HDMI cables in the back right here. So whatever camera I switch to is what they pick up. And not just cameras. They can switch to a computer, a PC, or even a monitor, right? So I have my monitor hooked up to that one. The chat's all there. This is my overhead. And this is my front. So now, instead of using the ATEM, which does so much more, I'm not discounting the ATEM. I want people to realize that it does so much more than just be a camera switcher, right? It's so much more than that. But this product I can drop in is going to let me run at 4K 30 and overlap the cameras. So say if I wanted to, Jeff is small over here right now. I could have me small right there, and I can have my second output that I pick in my place right here and just show what I'm talking about, right? And I can do that in any fashion with up to 4 cameras. So that becomes like a pretty big deal in the long run. It's not something that everybody needs by any means though, right?
No, and I feel like once you get that, there won't be enough inputs, and I'll be somewhere off in the back somewhere while all your backside cameras are in front. I'll be somewhere over here talking in the back room, and you can listen.
I got to keep up with chat, bro. I got to keep up with the chat. Chat's important. These are the people right here.
I know.
So I kind of hated vMix because I could only use it to PC. But yeah. And that's the same with, though, Ecamm, right? Ecamm is only for Macs, and so this is for PCs. So you got to pick your poison of what you want to use. Sam is dropping in. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Hi, Samantha.
I mean, you can bring somebody on a web browser that was using a Mac as a guest, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can always bring in guests from whatever, because you're coming in as like you would in vMix. Like right now, you're not coming in over well, hold on, let me explain.
It's OS agnostic, though. No,
right.
Okay. I don't want to know.
So if you're using Ecamm or vMix and we brought in as a guest, it would be like as a web browser guest, right? Most of the time. Jeff is not, though. We're coming in directly through vMix because he has vMix and I have vMix. So we both come in at 1080p and the quality is really good. So
it's called peer-to-peer.
Oh, this is great. Came from a blind guy, his wife, and their life. Thank you. Yeah, from Laquita and Corey. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. And I mentioned this in one of their streams, like if anybody has to reach out and ask any questions, you can also find me in Instagram, Coffee Talk and Tech. You could DM me any questions and I can get back to you, or you can email me through this email. I check both on YouTube, the email. So I check both of them, but if you want a quicker response, the DM usually works better. And you can ask any questions no matter where we are in this talk. Like if we're just talking about something, but you want to throw a question, you want to know something, that is fine. And that goes for everybody here, of course. So
we actually love interruptions when it comes to questions and things. So come in. It's not like, a holiday, family party where people don't like interruptions. You can interrupt here.
So yeah, absolutely. You can interrupt. So, John, by the way, I don't have a Jeep, just in case, refreshing memory. Yeah, so I got Aaron mixed up with another Aaron that was doing YouTube just when I started my streams, and they were both jumping in there and commenting on stuff. And I was just like, he said, like, he had to yell at me at one point, and he's like, I am not the Aaron with the Jeep. He would yell at me, and I'm like, okay, I got it. And for like 5 streams after, he's like, I'm not the Aaron with the Jeep. And then finally now, look at, we're friends, and we're always talking, and I talk to Aaron a couple times a week now, so, and we have a good time, and when he busts me about something, he lets me know.
That's cool. What color is his Jeep?
No, he doesn't have a Jeep. I mixed him with. I hope you were kidding.
Yeah,
that was funny.
I took you off. I have to test you, John. I have to test you, and you're under pressure. This is like training for going to the moon.
Jeff is small over there.
They always say that. I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, shrinkage,
it's
bro.
on Yelp.
It's cold. The water's cold.
Wisconsin's cold, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, until watching you guys, that is not true. I never realized how naughty tech talk could be. Right, because if you listen, here's the truth of the matter, right? When you're talking about SCSI drives and how effective they can be for your workforce, and you interface that with a floppy disk, right? With your insertion of the dongle, it can interface with your what?
You had me at PCI slot.
Oh, okay. So
he's going to walk right over it. Good for you. Good for you for stepping over that.
Yeah, she loves the confetti. That's all it takes is a little confetti for some people, and they really like that.
Well,
and plus it's
Samantha's really into confetti.
Yes. Yeah.
So she's like a confetti queen.
So it took me 1 hour to make an interview show. I can do the same look on Ecamm in less than 15 minutes. Well, see, here's the thing. I could do that in 15 minutes on an interview show now on vMix. Because when you set up when you get these overlays in here, it takes me about 2 seconds to put people in now.
It took me, okay. It's really interesting he says that, because you would think, you got vMix. And you're like, we're going to go to vMix, so you need to get vMix.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm really used to OBS. I have everything set up. I got all my scenes, and now I got to mess around with this nonsense. And then we were doing this whole peer-to-peer setup, right?
Right.
So we spent a lot of time being annoyed at that and getting set up. Okay. But now I enjoy the vMix connection. I just come on here. I just click that lovely profile, and bam, I was connected to you like in a second. Everything is set up beautifully. It looks great. Like, to me, there's a lot less stress. Actually, it's like, I think it's like anything with software. Usually the more in-depth and complicated that software is, it's clearly going to be the more powerful software normally. And once you tame it and create whatever, presets, templates, whatever, it's going to give you a lot more efficiencies of scale as you go. It just depends on where you want to be and what you want to do.
So I drop in overlays.
Don't give up on it.
Right. Don't give up. Keep working at it. But I can drop in a title like I have now, a blank title, which I have for when a guest comes on, just like I do for myself. Right. So if I hit this, my title
Mm-hmm.
comes on, and it
Mm-hmm.
shows up, and then I can get rid of it. So I have a blank one for someone who comes on, and it's just
Yeah.
a matter of me typing in the name, and that's it. And then the scenes, I can add as many. I have like 150 scenes now that I can just drop people into, and so it takes me 2 seconds to have like someone over here or three people set up. I could go and just pull this up, right? And I could drop someone into the third slot and like no problem, no big deal at all.
Who's behind door number 3? Who's behind door
Right.
number 3?
So, I mean,
That'd be fun.
we're to the point where it doesn't take us long to do this stuff. So I would say that it's just a matter of learning it more.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
oh, wow, bless you for the kindness. Thank you. I mean, that's the idea. We just want people
Thank
to
you.
be able to
It's
ask
lovely.
questions. And I saw what you put up here. And so you say, talk about working smarter, not harder. So that's all we talk about. So
I like that.
we discuss that all
I-
the time, and it on basic YouTubing, and if you've looked through any of our older streams, we talk about productivity, we talk about the equipment that you have, we talk about how to start streaming easily with StreamYard or Restream and all those types of things. Right?
And we enjoy doing it. Yeah, absolutely. So glad you stopped in.
So Sammy,
Is Jen crying or was she laughing? She was.
I think
she
she's
was
laughing
Good.
probably.
I wanted
She's-
to do an emotional check-in on Jen there.
So Sammy's asking, do you have Rode Wireless Go? I do. I have the Rode Wireless Go 2.
Yep.
So yes, I have that. Of course I do. Of course I do.
not. Of course you do.
But
of course.
right. So Sammy still has a SCSI drive. Yeah, these were not made up words, people. So this was all that kind of stuff, the
Yep.
interfacing and the floppy drive and a dongle.
Remember the
Those are-
it was iOmega that had those. Remember they came out with the big SCSI drives. Do you remember iOmega SCSI drives and all
Yeah.
the big
Oh, those
external
that
drives
was the
iOmega
name.
had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people saved all that. Like you go into a computer room, they were stacked a
wish.
mile high, man.
I wish I had saved a couple of those. My God, I had a bunch of them.
Did you
do
really?
love confetti? Yeah, I did. You laugh. I built my own PC. I had to build my own PCs for, believe it or not, the llama farm because we had massive amount of data and I was doing things, and so it was fun. We'd sit down and build things and data management. Right. We thought that all we'd need was that 10 megabytes. That megabytes will last
Oh
us
my God!
forever.
Do you remember my first hard
Zip
drive?
drives, yep.
I believe my first hard drive in a 95 Windows 95 setup. I believe it was a 3.2 gig hard drive. That's what it was. That's what it was, man. And yeah, right there you go.
Gigs? Wow.
Yeah,
Mega zip
gigs.
drives. I just thought they were the greatest thing, man. We're like, oh, look how portable this is. I'm so modern.
Oh
now
yeah,
it looks like
yeah. It's like
Betamax
having a
now.
128 gig thumb drive now, right? It's just like
I'll never
everybody.
fill this up.
Yeah, and everybody's got one that's like, not you can't have regular transfer speed of USB. It's got to be USB 3 and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah
it was kind
blah.
of a pain, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean that is our clue. Yeah, I'm saying that's what I see. You guys are definitely working smarter, not harder. It's definitely apparent. Thank you so much. It's
I grew
it's
up
a
with that.
work
My
in
dad would always say
process.
that. I believe in that and try to work smarter and not harder. I mean, sometimes you have to work hard, but the point
Yeah.
being, get to a point where it's becoming efficiency for you, right? And
Yeah.
after all that hard work, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. What people say, they say that, but then they don't understand what really goes into all that, right? Because you really got to plan out your steps for that to be easier, for things to get easier. You really got to think that
Yeah.
process through, and that's
I
where.
agree, but sometimes you have to. Yeah, sometimes you have to fumble around though to learn what the steps are. But to your point,
Yes.
once you know the steps, it is absolutely important to gauge those out, blueprint something out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, I'll give you an example. Emerged. It's me. I've been saying this lately, right? I started this YouTube channel a year ago. I would say 5-6 months in, I was really just doing it out of like fun and didn't have a care in the world about it. And then I realized at one point I was like, wow, in my first year, I have a real shot of getting monetized. It's close. And so then I was like, okay, now since I really never thought of this, I didn't put a thought process through and make these lists of things that I should be following. And it all depends where you are and what you want to do with your YouTube. But those kinds of things, if you're serious about it right off the get-go, put those things in order now. Think about your merch. Think about your logos. Think about everything we're saying with lighting and upgrading. Those are a lot of things to consider, but they're all important. 100 meg, bro.
Tools that will help you do that. Yeah, it was 100 megs. Did you skip? I don't know if you mix. Did you miss Aaron's question about? He had a real question about doing a podcast. He was with a friend in Venezuela, and he was looking for some advice.
Where is
it was back up before Sammy said I got very fast with VMix. Nightbot's in there saying some nonsense.
I see.
I can tell you what he said.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want me, I'll just read it. So he says, I have a real. It's from Aaron. I have a real question. I'm thinking about doing a podcast in Spanish with a friend. He is He is in Venezuela. Any advice? And I was going to be cute and say, well, learn Spanish. Of course, he knows Spanish. So I'm not. It's not funny now. So I don't know if there's some logistical thing he's talking about. I'm not really sure. Okay, so if he's going to do a podcast, well, I guess I don't know what platform they're going to do it on. There are platforms.
Oh, I see. Dang, she's sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Yes. I have a real question. Thinking about doing a podcast in Spanish with a friend. He's in Venezuela. Any advice? So I think he has I think he told me today that he's got Ecamm. So do you want to do, like, right now, right, when we say podcast, it used to mean that people would just use a voice. Now now it's actually, it could be video, a podcast, right? So do you mean just the voice?
It's right.
Yeah, that would be first and foremost.
Joe Rogan stuff.
Right. And so I am not a podcast guy, and I am not I couldn't tell you how to set it up. I know there's like 4 or 5 places that everyone goes to run their podcast, but he's got the road. He's got the road. I was
going to say, yeah.
What?
Couldn't he just record? I mean, if he's going to do just the audio, then he would just record the audio
on the Rodecaster Pro.
Right, on a disc or however, and then he could slip that out and go to his platform of choice for putting out his podcast. But your question is valid. Is this really just voice, or is it a video like on live? So I guess that's a good question.
Right. Yeah, because now, as being as old as I am, when you started saying podcast back in the day, it was just two people talking, like a radio talk show.
Need another term.
I used to have an Epson PC. Wow, Epson made them? I didn't even know that.
Pentium 75.
I know they did the printers.
I do.
Pentium 75. So mine was just a Pentium. I don't even know what it was, but it was probably like a Pentium. I'm trying to think if it was even a 133. It might have been a 75. 1 gig hard drive, 250. That's a lot of RAM for back then. I will tell you that. Remember, I used it to 2004. So I bought mine in 95. And I think it had 32 gigs of RAM or less. It was so old that I was ripping it apart by 2000 to replace a power supply. And I was scared to open it up. And that's how, that's not 2000, 19. Yeah. Yeah, right, 1999-ish. So I was opening it up, and I was afraid to open up the computer. And finally, I opened it up, and then that's when I learned how to build computers. I just started ripping them apart, building them, and that's how I got into it. But
yep.
So, that's really cool. She says she's from Venezuela too. I create content with Elo, live streaming, podcasting, etc. We have used Ecamm and even Restream for this before. So there you go. But I'm just not sure if he's looking to put out to directly podcast or he wants to do this to YouTube. And maybe if you're actually putting out a podcast, he can reach out to you and get more.
The good news is you can do both with that.
Absolutely.
Do your live, you record the audio down to your card, then you can take the card and put that out anywhere you want later on to a podcast if you want it just to be audio. It's a nice setup. I really like that unit.
Oh God, here's another one. The Jazz drives. Remember them as well?
The Jazz. Oh, that was another one. Oh my
That's
gosh.
another
Yeah,
one.
the Zip and the Jazz drives.
And then
Yep.
Sammy says, I got a wireless mic I could get for 200 or 300 mic piece, and then the unit would be like 200 for transmitter. So I'm not joking around. Yeah, I mean, listen. Here's my feeling on that. Right, everything Rode's got. The Rode shotgun mic. It's a little shotgun mic. The video mic NTG that's out is same kind of principle as with the Rode wireless Go 2s. Whereas if you lose connectivity, you have a backup channel that gets recorded and also doesn't let you peak, and also doesn't let you lose any of that audio. So Sammy, if you're doing a video and you're using those particularly to record, then if you lose signal, it doesn't lose the conversation. So to me, those Rode wireless Go's are they're worth every dollar at that point, because you're not getting those types of things from any other unit at this price. So if you're spending $250 or $200 at that point, I would say spend the $300, and then you have all those great factors coming in. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's good advice.
So Roxanne says, I think Aaron Continuous Conversation has the same configuration as Tom Buck and Peter Lundgren and myself, pretty much. I mean, I got the Rodecaster is basically, if you got the Rodecaster, right, you have an SD slot that is right in the back of this. Okay. I could take this with me and go to the park. Okay. And bring two mics, a wireless, an SD card that records the audio, two mics, and a USB power bank to power it. I have a special cord that plugs in for the USB power bank, and I can record a podcast sitting at a park somewhere. I take that SD card, I can modify it, I can go and edit, and then you can send that off. But this can be used like that. This can be used as conversation pieces and record to your hard drive, record and change the processing in it post and after. You can choose to have the processing go out or not. There's like a lot of great things that this can do. And listen, when you want to talk about what this can do, Tom Buck's page is definitely something that talks about podcasting and using the Rode.
Yeah, that's a great resource for that.
How do I forget what its name is? I use it every day almost. Rodecaster
know.
Pro. The
So
Rodecaster Pro.
I wish Rode would just start. I wish they would just start naming things different. They just drive me crazy.
Everything's Rode Pro this, Pro that.
But it's just too much. Come
Pro
on.
728. But listen, Yolanda is here, and she's saying,
Yolanda.
question, talking about your internet connections. Okay, we'll see if we can work this out. Lately, my streams have been getting choppy, even though I'm hardwired. MacBook Air, excellent processor, free hard drive space. Yeah, so I know you have the MacBook Air, and I know you have the new M1, I think, still. And all that stuff, right, it needs to be in good shape, but that's the only part of it. Listen, the majority of the times it's usually the internet service provider themselves. What most people don't realize, they pay for an X amount of speed, and then a lot of times that speed only depends on how many people are using the internet in that region of a town or a state or anything like that. Because basically, they'll have fiber go to a certain point, and then they'll either have copper lines or other fiber lines, all based off of those speed connections. And that's why they'll always have a little star next to the speed when it says 300 down and 25 up, based off of normal conditions, because normal conditions is a huge spread of factors. So,
but let's also talk about some other little possibilities that you could look into. Now, it's not a PC, so I don't know. I coughed without hitting the button. I apologize. So I don't know if Mac really runs into a problem like PCs. We have these runaway processes that start creating like memory voids, banks. We lose memory leaks. That's what I'm looking for. So we have to restart the computer and be careful of all that. I don't know that Mac really runs into that, but she should start to figure out, like, if she doesn't know, run a speed test. Find out what your normal, every so often run a speed test to kind of find out what your average is. and just kind of see if it's what's happening. And if you're having that stuttering happen when you're online, immediately run a test and then see what's just try to figure out what's happening with your speed test, because that will tell some things. It's hard to know because John's right. I mean, it probably is just your internet provider. I can attest that with Spectrum, which I'm new to, they'll be fine for a while, but lately, oh my goodness, especially during the day, but it'll just dump. It'll dump for 5 minutes, it'll dump for 10 minutes, or dump for a minute, and then it's back and it's fine, and then it's better at night. I don't know. So
yeah, and
maybe
another
I've got a daily usage
another
problem.
thing I will tell you that you can check on your end is, I don't know how old your patch cord is, the thing that plugs into your computer and into a wall if it's hardwired. But those are factors too, and they all have to be rated the same. Which I'm sure your patch cord is a 5E, Cat 5E or a 5 or a 6, which is fine.
Is this something, Yolanda? That just started, or is this something that you've seen consistent since you've begun doing the process? I'm just be curious if it's something new that would help. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you,
it could just
yeah, people, there's too many factors to say what's wrong. And if I was to start talking about the factors, like I'm saying, it could be your jack in your wall. It could be, there's so many things that come hardwired, right, and are physical, and then there's software, and then there's the internet service provider, then there's the router, and then there's your wireless router, your modem, right? So all these factors, like, I'm sure you went through the gamut of restarting your modem, right? Then you go and restart your router, and then you test everything and see how the speeds come through. How old is your router?
Well, let's be clear on that. When you say restart, I hope people understand, if you have a router and a modem that are separate, first of all, shut your computer down and pull the plugs out of both of those
for at least 30 seconds.
Don't just shut them down in order. Yeah, pull all the plugs out first, get everything shut down for 30 seconds, and then start from the wall essentially, or your what's coming out of the wall to your main box, your modem. And then if you have a router, once that's hooked up, go to your router and then turn your computer on. Try to get it in sync with that flow. I hope people understand. The other thing is too, if a lot of people leave their Wi-Fi on, and often that's not a problem, but sometimes the computer may not know what you want. Do you want the hardwire? Or you want me to use the Wi-Fi? So shut your Wi-Fi off too when you get hardwired. I don't know. Some people leave it on.
Yeah. I mean, right. So if you're connected to your laptop, right, you could still have that connection for the wireless open, and that can be a problem. They fight each other sometimes. It's a rarity now though, but it can. And but the thing is, if you're hardwired all the time, then just turn it off. Cause like I have my computer, of course it has wireless built into the motherboard. I turn it off. But if you have a laptop, it's another thing. Just turn it off. It's not being used. It's one less resource that's being thrown out there. So that's good. So he asks if he can reach out and talk to Sai, and she said yes. So that's really good. That would be a good connection for him right there.
What a great connection for his question that she walked in here tonight and she has that information. That's really great. So Mr. Doma says, yeah, he wants to know about interconnection too, because I know he's been having a battle. And like, guys, listen, here's the truth of the matter, right? We've been in this situation for over a year. In areas where I live, we never used to have a lot of problems with this, but now everybody's consuming so much video, let alone around the world in every area, that our internets are struggling in most places for a lot of people. I'm literally 30 miles out of New York City. So there's a lot of factors that go on. I mean, I know it's hard to believe that literally it's only 15 years ago that a company went out of business dropping fiber optics across the Atlantic Ocean from New York to London, right? Global Crossing was a huge company that went bankrupt doing that. Could you imagine how much money? Everybody says timing is everything, right? Could you imagine if they were doing this at this time now? And they'd be making bank, and somebody probably bought them out of bankruptcy.
Yep.
When they were, where they were hurting and just are making buku bucks. I want you to circle back to Creative Lady because she makes a comment later here that we should follow up on. It's near the end. at least on me, because what she's saying is it just started this week, but there's a clue where she says, I think my husband's watching Netflix when I'm streaming. And I was just thinking, I don't know what your upload, download, max speeds are, but in fact, that could be an issue if you don't have a massive package. If you're like AT&T, for example, I don't know what I had AT&T. I mean, the max upload you could get without fiber was like 7 or 6, 7. It was ridiculously slow. And download was only 24, and you weren't getting that. I mean, those were numbers, like John says, in the fine print with the asterisks. That's with the wind behind you.
Right.
But in truth, you're not getting that. And then if you have other people in the house that are using, the pie is only so big. So if other people are slicing that up in the house, that could very well be an issue if he's on like a 4K TV pulling down a streaming Netflix while she's trying to stream.
So what Jeff just said is key. What is your package? And what people don't understand is, right, your 300 part, right, or 200, your download speed is not really what's important for streaming. It's your upload speed. And so if you're streaming in 1080p, you should be having it. Listen, a real minimum is about 15 megabytes of upstream, right, Jeff? 15?
I mean, they'll recommend a little bit lower. Like they'll say you can do it for 8 or 10, but recommended would be 15. Yeah, I agree with that. 12, 15 minimum. It's recommended. People do it. I did it with less.
Yeah, 12.
Until I got Spectrum, but I wouldn't recommend it because there's just too much packet loss possibility. There's no margin for error.
That's what I was just going to say. So if someone, if a whole bunch of people on your street, or maybe even just 5 for that matter, start doing a whole bunch of video or Netflixing and this and that, and take up some of your network speed, and say it drops like 3-4 meg, you want to have that little bit of playroom where you don't stutter, or it takes a little bit for your internet service provider to catch up with things. So there's always like a little headroom that you want. But it would be curious to know what your speeds are. Okay, she just did it. Okay, hang on a second though.
Great.
Tip, if you're getting a wireless Go, the biggest pain is charging them. Get one of those cables that split 3 to, and that is a good tip, right? You one of those cables you can charge all 3 of them at the one time. Yep. Although I believe it's what would it be? The transmitter does not die as fast as the receivers. So, but yes, I mean, that is a good thing. If you have one dead, it doesn't matter. You can't use all 3 of them. So.
It doesn't. Yeah, one's gone, they're all gone. So.
That's it. Yeah, because you can have
tip,
2
Patrick.
people. You can have 2 people with the Rode Wireless Goes. 2s, right? It's for 2 people, which is great. It's a lot of money, guys. But if you're a content creator, you can choose this, right? I have one in my drawer that I'll probably do on a giveaway eventually of a wireless setups that work fine. I did a video on them. But if you're doing content and you're recording and you lose transmission for some reason, right? Because they are wireless, that your video doesn't go to crap. It's still recording with the Rode Wireless Goes. You can take that in and not lose that signal, and it records to the device itself. I mean, it becomes a recorder, guys. That's how huge that is. I don't know if people realize how important that is, but it's a big deal.
Oh, it's really important.
So Creative Lady's saying, just did a speed test. Yeah, so your download speed is absolutely fine. Okay, that's great. But your upload is really on the edge of being just what you need. Literally.
So it's on the edge. So then it can be. But I mean, Netflix, you're not going to really. I mean, you're not doing a whole lot of pushing with Netflix, though. But you are on the router, and if they don't have a dual band, or I mean, you don't know like what kind of router. So like you said earlier, it's really hard to diagnose without these. But we're narrowing it down. I do think her upload speed maybe is sus, and so that probably is an issue. The way, of course, to tell is to try to run it, see if there's a hiccup in a test, and then tell your husband to turn Netflix off and see what's happening. Very interesting. So it could be the router too. I don't know. Well, because sometimes the route, depending on the router, it might not be capable too.
Yeah, but most are capable of more than 11 up. What are you paying for? That's what I would want to know. I pay for about 30 up. Okay. And I still, at times, like when I just started this stream, I was getting a warning from YouTube. Okay, and I'm only streaming at 4,500 kilobytes. So, it's not like an extreme high res stream that I'm throwing out there because I'm afraid that if there is a problem, that I'll
so
get
11 is on the edge, and then of course it could be it depend. There could even be things running, some services running too that are talking or updating, or and then who knows? And then that 11, if that thing dips just even a little bit while you're on stream, or because someone in the neighborhood is doing something, you're gonna maybe run into problems. It's really, I think we're getting close.
So I have not run into this problem yet, but it says, what do you do when the wireless go once the battery is no longer lasting at its maximum capacity?
It always frustrates me.
These are these are the things that are they're built like this for a reason, and so I would imagine for them to open them up and replace those batteries, it would cost you. I think I would end up trying to do it myself. Otherwise, those things might be throwaway, but there's probably
planned
a place
obsolescence.
Yes, yep. But there is a service. I'm sure there's a service out there that it costs X amount of dollars, but then you have to really think like, okay, these are the first versions that she has. Okay, so is it worth spending X amount of dollars to replace a battery that these will sell on the open market for $100 right now?
It's true.
So
that's always tough. You'll know at the time, but they don't make that easy. There's a reason. You're right.
John says I have one in my drawer. Jeff snickers a little bit. Okay, I'll stop with the commentary.
No, I love the commentary. I'm just happy that somebody catches it. I don't care if John doesn't catch it. I do it for you lovely people. John,
I have one in the drawer. Yeah,
I love the draw.
I think I got I'm pretty sure I have an A7S3 in the drawer over here somewhere. I don't know.
In the drawer.
I don't use it. Yeah, I'm lucky to have.
I mean, you turn that word into 6 syllables. I just laugh. It's funny as
drawer. Button.
Drawer. I grew up in Mississippi. I tell you, I always laugh at this.
Drawer.
I moved down. I moved down to Mississippi, and I ended up going out Tennessee, then Mississippi, and my first year was a freshman in high school, and so I'm at the football game, and the cheerleaders are out there, and I'm not used to the Southern accents yet, and they're like, "Let's go, Bayers, and I'm like, Bayers. Bayers. They turned bear into 2 syllables. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting ride. Bayers.
Bayers.
It's cute.
No, that is funny.
I learned to I learned to love the Southern language, but it was kind of the Bayers.
The Bears. That's good. So Art's saying for the wireless Go charging issue, there is now a case made to charge all 3. Okay, that's great. Acts like a power bank for other stuff.
Nice.
There you go.
See, we got knowledge bombs coming in here.
Yeah. We got people that use all kinds of stuff, so that's what's great, right? You can come in and just say, "Hey, this is what's out there."
We got I love that. We got knowledgeable people running around here. That's what I want. That's cool.
So Jen's asking, any recommendations for hotspot Wi-Fi? I want to stream on the road and be able to have Wi-Fi access wherever I go. So basically, that would end up going through one of the big providers, right? So you would use one of the big providers, and there'd be a couple different ways to go. But one of the common ones is just to tether off your phone, and then just you can buy different things. And I don't want to get into that because that's a long talk in itself. But you can just have an A10 Mini and do a stream, but that's kind of complicated. So I think.
Jen,
she just wants the service, and then you could
use
OBS, and she could use a laptop, and etc.
Yeah, I mean that would be a lot of fun. I mean, I'm with Sprint, which I'm going to change, but they have a pretty stout mobile. Verizon has a great hotspot. I'm just curious what her service is, but
so
it's hard because they're a little bit different.
Tracy's saying Starlink is working on something specifically for RVers and van lifers. So if she's in that category, then there's a great YouTube channel out there that I talk about a lot that I love. His name is Traveling Robert. If you don't know him, I don't know where you've been hiding, but he is a do-all out of an RV, and he does his live streams all wireless outside, and they look pretty darn good for what they are. He'll sit around a fire and just go over this info, and it's he's really engaging. So check him out, and I would just ask him, because he will answer you, and he's really versed on this because he has been doing this type of stuff for years. So check it out.
Hey, can I just mention too, with the new 5G towers, which is tough because they're not everywhere, although they're getting there. I mean, once that hits, I mean, T-Mobile, which I'm on now because they're joined up with Sprint, but I mean, their uploads on 5G is 15.1 megs. You know what I mean? It's like
totally capable.
Totally capable. I mean, if you're fairly well maxed out at 5G somewhere, you're easily going to be able to do an upload without even using it.
Jeff and I know that for a fact because I was at my hotel using wireless from the hotel. What was my upstream? 4 megs?
It was terrible. It was 4 megs, but it worked. And that's why recommended 15's fine. But I know I was using like 6, 7 for a while, and I got away with it, no problem.
Yeah, but that works on StreamYard, Jeff. It doesn't work on like vMix or OBS. I mean, when you're
I use it on StreamYard.
Yeah,
I use it. Yeah, exactly.
So if you're in StreamYard, that's different because there's way less, that has to be processed and worked out, and they're coming in at 720, so the speed can be lower. But if she's like going to do her normal gig from OBS at 1080p, she's going to need that 15, and the 15 will work.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, good thoughts. Yep, 15 would work.
So
the AT&T will be a little slower. So I guess that's why I asked about. I don't think AT&T's runs around 8 or 9 on average upload.
So a lav mic. Listen,
this
is the way I feel. Like this is what I'm going to feel about you, Sammy. You move around a lot. You hop around a lot. I mean, have you thought about wearing a lav mic and the noise it's going to make when you move around and when you touch it and when you bump it? Like if you're making a video and you know it's on you, and specifically that you're not going to be touching it on purpose, and you can clip the new ones. Like I clip it right up here and it doesn't get in the way. But a lav mic,
for example, I love how he laughs. Like he's got that very animated laugh, but it's a good chance that's going to start rubbing on something potentially that's going to create an issue in clothes. That's the only down. You have to kind of be a little bit aware of what's happening. Some people put them underneath. Yeah, but I don't know.
And then if you want to use the Rode Wireless Go's and then use a lav mic, people have done tests, and if you go and find out, they've paid for like the Rode lav mic, and they've gotten like a $20 lav mic, and you can barely tell the difference. I
agree with that too.
So don't waste your money for like an expensive Rode one. You don't have to.
I don't know. I agree.
That's just my opinion. No one listens to me anyway.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No one listens to me. No one ever listens to me. He says that out loud.
Best hotspot Wi-Fi that is amazing is the Netgear Nighthawk. So you use it as a hotspot or you use it as your wireless?
Right.
So it's just Wi-Fi. Hotspot's
that's
a
just
little
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So that's to be determined. Netgear's Nighthawk is a very good unit. There's no doubt, but you can actually spend less and get some really good things from like TP-Link. Yeah. But this is definitely a noted point that the Netgear Nighthawk is good. I mean, we know that.
It'll get her done. That's for sure.
But I'm really cheap, guys, so I'm not buying that Nighthawk. Sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dr. Little, look at that shirt. You think he didn't just grab that off of somebody who didn't want it? Come on.
Dude, I just got this. I just got this shirt in like 2003 and it's still around.
It looks brand new.
I am not letting it go.
I know you're not. It's going to hang on like your Fruit of Looms we were talking about.
Yes, exactly. But depends on where you are. Right. Certain carriers work better in different areas for hotspot. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Yep. That is true.
I don't know what Sammy's saying wow about, but wow. I can see him saying it. Though.
He made
wow.
He made
That's amazing.
Wow. Wow. And they got to do the knee slap. I don't know that he's talking about us. Maybe he saw something else in the thing, in the deal. Patrick's turning out early today. It's not early. You're just turning out, man. It's
That's
okay.
it, man. Thank you, Patrick, for stopping in. I really appreciate that. See you soon, brother. So he was going to clip it, and
Well, I'd hope so. How else are you going to do it?
yeah,
You're gonna
well,
put
you
it on
have
a
to
boom?
clip it no matter what. It's I don't know.
You're going to put it on the PSA one?
I don't think it's the best
That'd
thing.
be actually hilarious.
There's one more commentary, by the way. No one ever listens to me as 31. Really?
Yeah.
31
Yeah,
people
31.
were watching. Get out. I didn't even look. I don't look. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who's watching? Like, people stop in and say hello because I can't
think you
believe
got rated. You're troll rated. I don't know. You got rated.
that is
You got
amazing. I love that. I
We're at
love
the-
that.
This is a hate raid.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys, for
people
coming
are
to the
saying
intervention
goodbye.
of that Pete shirt.
What's that? Say it again.
They came here for an intervention on that Pete shirt.
Right. They're like, get rid of the peach.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just here. They want to talk you down.
My mom likes it, all right?
Well, if your mommy likes it.
Right. She likes everything, though, so that's why I can't have her
Does
give
she
me
suppose?
advice.
Well,
Because your mom
you
is
don't want to
always
take
going
her
to say,
to a job interview.
right, he's the best worker.
He's a good boy. He picks up his socks.
Right. Does the right thing.
He does the right thing. He means well.
Over the top, WME. I just saw her in a stream. She's I met her through, of course, Corey and Laquita again. Great
right,
people over there, and meeting more and more of these people over there. And we're always having great discussions, and they're always asking great questions in the streams. And a few people are trying to up their ante. So what app do you recommend to use for your cell phone as a webcam so I can stream from my Mac, but use the phone as a camera? Well, I just did a video on that, and you can use VDO Ninja for Mac or for
Is that free?
Yeah, it's free.
I knew the answer, but I wanted to
that
just put
worked
it out there.
really good. You can actually, it's my last video that I did, and it's not an app. All it is she wants to use, for her cell phone. So you set that up on your PC or your Mac, then you can have that sitting in whatever you use to stream, and then you can bring that right in to. So how does she stream? Is what's the question here? Because
Cell phone is a webcam, so I can stream from my Mac. So she's got. Okay, back it up.
So really,
okay, she's got a cell phone. Okay, same thing you did, right?
No, because like say she was using StreamYard, which I think that's what she uses, right? You're using that as a browser. You would be using the browser and bringing it in OBS, and so she can't use that as a cam.
Yeah, right. That is true.
Okay. But what is she wanting to do? Because you could just, if she's using StreamYard, she could just bring in her phone as another guest.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the same thing. Why wouldn't you could cut right to that?
She may not
cut
know that.
Layers out, go right to. Well, yeah, she may not. We're all learning.
Right.
So maybe.
There you go.
Think about that. Yeah. Okay.
So she is using StreamYard. So then all you do is you bring in your phone as another guest and practice this, because you have to get the audio down. Because if you don't want the audio, or you do want the audio, you can bring in that phone and then you can show it as another camera, and you can actually have it to be able to give you a different view just by using it right in StreamYard. And so I'm sure there's people probably here that have done it before. I have. I've brought my own phone in before. So that's one way right there. And then they'll probably tell you that's the easiest way to do it, because you can't bring in another look into there, because it's a browser-based program. I mean, like StreamYard, So the only other way you could do it is by having a camera switcher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you don't have a camera switcher, you got to have another camera brought in. So that's the way to do it. What is Sammy saying? I mean, what is he talking about here? I'm lost.
He's going to clip the mic to the top. You can do that. You can clip a mic to a brim.
Oh,
Of
okay.
your hat.
Oh, that's what he's talking
Which
about.
is true. They do that a lot in shows. That is true. Yeah, however you got to do it if you want to wear a hat.
Enjoy your coffee tomorrow, guys. Thanks for helping me troubleshoot my issue.
Absolutely.
Does she mean
Let us know if you have any.
her?
What? What?
I don't know.
Well, we're talking about Yolanda and the internet issue that she was having, right?
No, I know her. Yolanda, thank you so much. You're too kind. No, I knew what she was saying. Yeah, she bought us coffees and she answered that.
Oh, I'm so daft.
You are too much. You are too much.
You
Thank
are too
you so
much.
much.
We
That
would
is-
love to know any more if you find out any more on what.
We didn't even
if you
know
find
if
out
we
any more,
helped
let
you.
us
We just
know.
gave
Yeah.
you some ideas.
I don't.
That's it.
We were shooting at a target, but I didn't know if we hit anything.
Right. And the great thing is, though, she's not been doing this a short time. She's been doing this for a while, being a YouTuber, the creative lady, and she's buying me a coffee, and it's a beautiful thing. And I just want to let you know that it goes to good usage, whether it be with this channel or sometimes I pass it on to other YouTubers too, because when the kindness comes my way, I just want to send it the other way too. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. I can't get used to that, dude.
I know. I just adore people like that.
Right. So this situation does not work for her though, Roxanne, because you just can't use that into StreamYard. But yes, I've used this program and it works great. And then I've used Android Cam 2 in OBS and that works great too. Except Android.
Can you use it into Restream? I mean, I thought you could use that
you can't.
into Restream. No?
How?
Okay. I don't know. Just thought you could. For some reason, it was in my brain. Never mind.
You can bring them in as cameras, though. You can bring them in as you have to bring your phone in as another person. Same way with Restream. As StreamYard.
I got you.
Same way.
Yeah. We bumped in the night. I got you.
You were looking at me like you were like, what?
No, I was processing, and I wanted to make sure I follow along.
That's perfect. Llama guy. Good. They're not even going to use your. I don't know if it's J.A. It's Llama guy. That is awesome.
I don't care.
Annie, how
I don't
you
care.
doing?
Every time
Thanks for
someone calls,
stopping in.
and anytime I get a llama guy, a llama guy comes out.
Dude, take
I'm
a
going to
picture of
come out
this.
and, I'm going to make you nuts. Yeah, I could take a picture of that. Hang on. I can do it. Hang on.
Let's get a full
you want me
picture.
to do it?
There's the llama guy.
All right, I'm going to do a lot. I got to do it. Hang on a second. Llama guy.
Hi, John.
No, I should have done it with the I took a little screenshot. I should have done it with my llama in my hand. That would have been even better, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, so she's not using Incan, guys. That's why. She's using StreamYard. So that's the only option she has.
Right, so that's going to just nix all that, right? Good ideas, but it won't work. Yeah, they do use it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but how you use the Elgato app in StreamYard? Unless he's not talking about StreamYard. But you have to bring
I think he's saying, but just use StreamYard. I think he's just saying, go
Yeah.
ahead and use StreamYard. It's so simple with the link.
Right.
Yeah, often, and it happens where we get these layers. Sometimes we're like, oh, wait. And you have to really kind of think it through.
Yeah, there's
especially when you start
layers. So
adding
when
the
people
phones.
ask a question, right, it's not so that's what people have to understand. It's not so easy to answer all the time. So some people give an answer and then you have to find out what they're streaming with, right? So the great thing is, look how I'm bringing up the chat right now, right, in here, showing the comments up here. That is not through vMix. I actually go through a, what is it called, Jeff? A Chrome extension that was made. And so this works in vMix. This will work in OBS. This will work in Ecamm. Sammy has done it in Ecamm. And this is the way I prefer to do it in vMix. And I did a video about this and it got like 300 views and it was like last month. And that was a stream. So it just goes to show you that people want to find an easier way than the way vMix pops up their comments. And I think this works great.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Sammy's saying, I have no, no idea what this is, but
Oh my goodness.
miniature omnidirectional microphone looks very nice. Omnidirectional? Yeah, you'll pick up the whole room.
Yeah,
but
the good.
I don't know.
Yeah, every corner is going to make sure to get to be a part of that recording.
This is like another kind word too coming back. She says, "You're all welcome. I enjoy
us,
the
yeah.
community here," and likewise. And people, just remember, leave if you want your channel to be found. You're new here. You want people to find you after the stream, after this video's processed. Of course, hit the like, but also meanwhile, go and check out the comments section. Drop a little comment in there, and people can find you. Because just remember, we
Yeah.
can't find you in the chat. So if someone sees your chat, yeah, we can copy and paste it, but having a direct link to your YouTube channel where people can find you and reach you is much easier, because if you're a small YouTube channel, it's sometimes very hard to find people. So just want to mention that, because I love everybody here, and I'm so happy they're coming in and asking really intelligent questions. And even if there are crazy questions, we still want the questions, because they can seem like they're very simple, but they're not simple for the person that it is asking the question. So
Right.
not
That's
a problem.
true. Yeah. Sometimes there's just a lot of nuance and weird layers to go through. So that helps me. I want to go back and I want to offline. I want to dig into some of this stuff with the phone more. Yeah. See, I'm just saying. When
That's
you
really
hold
weird.
a llama, it's not weird. What do you mean it's weird? First of all, back it up a second.
Oh, you
Tell
want me
me
to
this
back
is
that
not
up? You want to there?
Well, I did.
That's the only
but-
time that
there
someone's.
we go.
Last time someone said that they were 6'4" and had a beard.
Well, you stop talking about my cousin. Yeah, so
hilarious.
whatever, dude. Yeah, this is really a lot of big talk from a guy wearing a Pete shirt, but it's okay.
FJ Treasures, thanks for stopping in here. He's a new face in the stream. Yeah, we're not listening to you. I care
I
about
know
the
you're
people
not.
in this stream, all right? I'm not going to be like you, 15, 20, 25 minutes behind in chat, right? You want to talk
wanna
about your
clear that up.
llamas? I'm talking about
Let's
people
step back
here.
a second. No,
Care about
no,
the people
sir.
here.
Sir, I call shenanigans. No,
You
sir.
got people
because when I
struggling
got
to
behind,
stay awake, okay? And what does she say right here in the end? Great energy, guys, right? I'm having too much fun. I'm struggling to stay awake, but you have great energy. But you know what's going to kill the energy? You and your llama talk, all right?
let me
I'm
tell you
keeping up
something.
with the chat.
You're keeping up. You know why you're keeping up the chat? Because I shot my Tuesday. I watched. I took a stopwatch, and I would let you talk, which is and you would go 25 minutes, and then I would be like, then you go. I go to chat, and you're like, why are you 25 minutes behind chat?
Look at Darren's still awake. Darren just puts a period because he wants us to know, dude, I'm still here listening to you, John. Thank you, Darren. Ooh, thank you.
No, what he's saying is more of llama
had enough.
talk. Period. He's outie.
But FJ Treasures, yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming in here. He says, thanks, Brand Smack, new to this YouTube stuff. Oh, cool. Awesome. Just trying to learn as
that's
much
great.
as I can and have fun, Mud. That is what you got to do, bro.
Fun.
Yeah.
Got to start
Dude.
fun. Got to start with fun.
If you lose the fun part, you will not succeed. It just won't happen.
Can't
Don't lose the perspective of that.
Yeah.
So
Man, it's so good to have buddies to have fun with too. You know,
That's
what I mean?
it.
So
that's it. And
stream-
we're
stream
here for
buds.
that. And that's why, yep, we're the stream buddies. You can come on here, jump on here, ask us questions. That's what we're here for, FJ Treasures. I just want you to know, if you have any questions, it doesn't have to pertain to what's going on here or anybody here at this point. Drop a question. Let us know your question. Put a Q in front in case I miss it, because we're starting to get more and more.
You'll miss
Like
it.
the last couple of weeks, we've had like about 650 chat comments. This is much more than when we started out, and it's just really nice to be able to keep up with the chat at times. It's hard.
if you
and I'm
want,
getting
if
better
you
at
want
it.
John to stay, if you want John to stay on it, just instead of typing, just draw pictures.
Roxanne, what are you doing?
Thank you, Roxanne. I'm just saying, more llama moves. Watch this. Watch this little nugget.
She's taking
one saw
screenshots
this
of you with your llamas.
No one saw this coming. I got to get I turned off my
Oh my God! Look where we're going here.
autofocus.
Llama
Frank,
questions.
feel free to ask a llama question. These people know where it's at. These people, look, you even acknowledged on Tuesday that you read, I think your son, a llama book to go to sleep on.
Yeah, and then we just talked about the llama thing in Fortnite, and both my wife and my son
that
were
llama
like,
pinata.
yeah, pinata, and they're like,
the alpacas.
and they both told me that you're the only person that doesn't know what that is. I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
What? Well, you didn't. I mean,
No.
you were a little out of.
No. Yeah. So anyway,
I'm telling you, I'm going to get you. I'm going to make you Fortnite. I'm going to make you play. So
I don't know if I can, man.
I know. Good to
I care
see
about my
FJ
channel.
Treasures in here, though.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
you don't.
we love seeing you in here and we appreciate it. But like I said, there even if it's an email or a DM, you can ask us questions, and we're always here to give a hand. So whatever you may think it's silly or whatever, you can do that. So I appreciate that you're coming in here, though.
It's okay if it's silly.
So JA does get so far behind. It's his charm, but I blame John's tangents. So that's what he's saying.
I'm just saying.
We
brought a witness in. We brought a witness in. I mean, it's fair. I tried to catch up. Dan, I was reading it like a massive clip, but I was so put behind by John's like roaming tangents. That guy gets in the weeds and he doesn't have one knife with him. And he's just all tangled up.
That's not true. The way my beard has been growing, I haven't been able to keep up with all this stuff. I mean, I got the new beard channel that I started, and that thing's taken off like a crazy mo.
So my guest tonight is Dan C. Beard. So we're doing this tonight.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Teenage Werewolf or whatever, Teen Werewolf or Teen Wolf, or was that Michael J. Fox a long time ago?
Yo, Teen Wolf, dude, that was awesome.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Not Wolf, it's Wolf. What the heck are you
arguing about the name of a movie from 45 years ago?
I know it's not about the numbers, but John, it's getting monetized. Is getting monetized a goal by the end of the year? Dude, are you kidding me? First of all, Dan, if I can get enough subscribers, I could get monetized in the next 4 weeks. Okay? Because the hours are there, but
Everybody
I'm sure.
Unsubscribe. Everybody take their subscription back.
On subscribers. And so I'm just hoping that in the next couple months, I can get enough subscribers and then I can get monetized.
The problem is, John, now that you have this beard, nobody's going to know it's you. So they won't know they're supposed to subscribe. Oh, there you are. You were so fooling everybody. But yeah, my llama's the problem.
Your llama. Jeff is so lucky he doesn't have a P.O. box in his description. You would be getting probably 100 llama dolls and stuff like that.
I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay. You know what? I'm going to get a P.O. box. I want to see what comes in the mail. I may not know.
You would.
I would. I love getting mail of all types. And, someone wants to send me a llama pinata, I'm into it. Wait till we get to alpacas. You're going to lose your mind. Guanacos, vacunas, they're all in the family.
I don't know about the Shagobian water crisis.
It's not Sheboygan. It's Sheboygan, and
whatever.
It's funny because that's where my wife was born there. I'm up there every 2 weeks. Not much of a water crisis. They're only like a mile off of Lake Michigan. But
let's start a GoFundMe to buy John a llama so he can learn how to love.
You know what my fear is? He wouldn't love. The thing would be out on the street. The next thing you know, we got some Sarah McLachlan song, angel song playing with a llama sitting here with her sad eyes looking up because John didn't pay attention to the llama and let it out of the cage or something.
Drop a question about anything cute. Guys, I have no idea what to do with my life. It's the late 30s. I have to... this is awesome.
We should drop the lights and have a real discussion.
Right. Too late to have a midlife crisis. LOL. Asking for a friend and stuff. Oh God.
I really feel for your friend. No, I really feel for your friend, and I hope your friend is getting, seeking help.
I think the main thing is I would tell them to start a YouTube channel. It's definitely high on the list.
And high on the list of people who need emotional stability would be, and to help with your midlife crisis.
It'll go a long way. That is funny.
It will go a long way. That is great.
So, John, this is Brian. Brian calls it like it is. I says, John,
he's not going to pull punches.
And you know what's crazy now? After watching Dan's stuff, this is what's crazy, dude. This is what's crazy about YouTube, right? So
Yeah.
he talks about the neckline. This is crazy. He talks about the neckline all the time. And yeah, this is Dan C. He's got the Bearded channel. If you haven't seen it, it's really engaging. He talks about the neckline. Not supposed to shave this neckline like this, right? But the thing is, I can't for work purposes and everything grow a beard down to here. But I want to grow a beard out. But every time I shave now, I think about this neckline, and when I shave it, Dan will yell at me if I shave.
I know.
It. Can you believe that?
I feel like from the side, either him or the mayor are going to yell at me and start like telling me how terrible what I'm doing. Like, dude, you've got to stop with the neck cutting here. What are you doing with the neckline? Like, because they do the whole side, like profile, like advice and things. I don't, people haven't seen the show. But now I'm very self-conscious in the bathroom now.
Why are you yelling?
I'm very self-conscious now. I'm very upset, Dan. I'm very upset now.
Right. I know.
The whole neckline thing has just got me
You really
heated.
think about it, don't you?
I do. I'm heated. Well, it's in your mind.
I think it's just funny that I think about it. That's the funny thing.
I do too, and I'm just worried that I've got Dan and the mayor in my brain when I'm in the bathroom trying to shave. It's just unnerving, dude.
Vinny Portelli is always going to make a comment when he can to at my expense, but he's like, John, you look like someone threw a bear cub at you on a roller coaster. That's great. That is great. So, oh God, this is crazy. So the answer is yes. So I think he's talking about the monetization. Yeah, I mean, it's coming close. Yes. And if I can get to 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 months, I'll be there. And I'm working hard, and that's why I need to make some more videos. And that's a lot of times why I stream a lot, is to meet new people, to engage more people, to meet new potential subscribers, to meet new people that I can help. And this is also going to help me get monetized too, because they're going to meet more people.
You did this to hang out with me. I thought you did this to hang out with me.
But the thing is, I really do enjoy live streaming. Jeff knows it. He's not even paying attention. He's in his own. He's probably all hyped up.
I am. I'm on Clarendon D plus or something.
Buy John real subscribers. Yeah, because the fake ones weren't working. So please. God.
That's awesome. You tell them.
See, they think our Ryan's hilarious. I don't know if we're hilarious.
No, they don't. They're just telling you stuff. Lala is probably, she's already planning out tomorrow. Appalachian. Yeah. So I grew up near Lookout Mountain in Tennessee, over there by Rock City and Mississippi. Yeah. Appalachian.
You guys are hilarious.
First time someone.
So obviously everybody's having a kick over this llama thing, right? And the peach shirt. No. So it's like it's going to be whatever we wear. So here, I'm saying it right now.
No.
Listen to this. What I'm wearing. You listen to this, right? We're going to do a Halloween stream. And we're going to dress up. I'm going to bring some people.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you people something.
Halloween stream,
I'm
bro.
not afraid of that. Halloween in this house is king. We are the king. I have more costumes. I've got pirate costumes, sumo wrestler costumes, naked cowboy costumes that I would wear for you because that would make you uncomfortable.
If your friend's life expectancy is 60, right. She's having a midlife crisis at 30. Good point, Annie. Right. That's
actually a thing now, though.
Is it really
a thing?
Come on.
It's been for a while. People, they're 20s and 30s. That's
so
a whole.
What am I missing here? Here's another thing, Jeff. What does this mean? John, your G-boys are a bicycle. Oh, my Giants. So the Giants. He's watching the Giants.
Yeah, but I mean, they're playing the football club, so who cares? G-boys are Green Bay, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's start a fight.
I have to see what he's talking about. I used to be a Raiders fan, bro, for a lot of years.
No, the mayor has a cool business. Like if I was going to grow a beard, you would do more like Dan. Mine would be more like the. I was watching last night, and mine would be more like the mayor.
Mine would be too. No, I'm saying the growth. I would grow mine out like the mayor's too.
That's what you would want. Like that's the style I would go for.
Yeah, I have to because it's
but it looks cool. Do you think I could do that though, Dan? I mean, I just don't have that great. Like John's got a pretty full beard.
You have to see where it goes.
Okay.
Because
Will you
he'll
help
do
me
it.
with
Like
the-
go
will
on
you
the
help me with
show.
the wax and the
6 more weeks, we'll see the sparsity of your beard, and you'll find out.
Oh well, that's going to be a great boost to my spirit.
Pro tip: don't get engaged. You're married. Yep. Too late.
And just like that.
Aaron said that I'm back filling gas super cheap, $3.69 per gallon at Costco. Yeah, we have a Costco right by me, and a lot of people go to it. Here's the thing, though. A lot of times I can find gas, right? It's Costco. Let's just say it's 10 cents cheaper, but I have to wait like 15 minutes, 20 minutes on Costco line. I'm not
Here we go.
doing that. I'm not waiting 20 minutes to get gas, guys. It's a waste of my time. I'll go and get my gas in 4 minutes, and then I will spend the other 15 minutes that I save doing much more productive stuff, okay? Or just watch YouTube. One or the other.
That's productive. Oh my god.
Next thumbnail,
that was a rant.
Peach shirt and llama. That's what I do. I'll leave Jeff.
Peach and guess what my llama's name is now? Herb. Peach and Herb.
Peach is an herb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Nobody
yeah. Let's get back
old
to
enough
this.
to remember.
So anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the Halloween stream. I already thought about this. I'm into it.
The Thursday-
I'm absolutely gonna. I'm gonna. What do you want me to dress up as? Do you want to talk offline about it?
No.
'Cause I want to know what you're dressing as.
No.
Are you going to go as John Ryan? Because that's a little spooky.
I'm seriously I'll get dressed up, and I think everybody should get dressed up, and then we'll do a live stream, and I'll have some people on. We'll run the gamut, man. Have some fun with it. So if anybody's down for that, I'm the first person saying it here, so everybody can go and steal it. But I'm the first person saying we're doing a Halloween stream because I know everybody's here going to be like, "Damn, I should have thought of that."
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I already thought of it, and my show's on Tuesday, so I'm just saying. You donate?
No, you're not doing it because mine is closer to Halloween. I'm doing it on Thursday.
Stop. It's a whole week of Halloween. We could wear half a costume.
No.
Kind of lead into. You're not even negotiating. You just said no. Like, what kind of relationship is this?
You could get dressed up. If there is a Halloween stream, I will dress up as a Mike. Oh God,
I hope
Sammy.
you do, man. Because
The
that's
funny thing is,
that's
he'll pull
appropriate.
it. Yeah, he'll pull it off. He will.
He will pull it. I mean, you know what? It'll be a working mic.
Oh
Yeah.
God, hold on a second. Let me get the sound effects ready.
Are you?
Shots fired
Adam
right
really,
there.
Shots fired out of the gate. Well, Adam, sir,
Knowledge bomb.
knowledge. That one landed right. That one landed in the middle of my soul. Oh, Pee Wee
Hey guys,
Herman. Oh,
just so you know,
goodness.
Pee Wee Herman, 100%. Oh, he'll do it. Okay, good. We'll do the Halloween stream. That would be
I
great.
love Halloween.
I think you need 20
more
more years. Yeah, right.
Not anymore. Not anymore. You don't.
You do.
You gotta get it out of the way now. You have to get out of the way now in your 20s and 30s, so you have a little of your juice left to kind of like reclaim life. Because now we all do it. We all wait till 50. Well, by then it's like, dude, I'm already feeling old and achy.
I need.
I want to be done with all that. I
We're
don't need
past the
an
midlife
emotional
crisis.
crisis. And I don't need an emotional crisis and a physical breakdown at the same time. Let's do one at a time.
Llamas make
What
everything
kind of
better.
They do.
Are you gonna make streaming
Honestly, they
llamas? Are you gonna make streaming llamas, stuffed animals, and give them away?
I should do it. I think it's going to be a mascot for Stream Buds. And we're going to use llama poop to cultivate our streaming bud growth. You know, because like manure.
So
Seeing if you're paying attention to me.
no, I'm not listening to manure jokes. So if John's shirt and the llama had a baby, would it be called Peach Fuzz?
I love it. Peach
could be.
Fuzz. He's fast. He could be a comedian. Peach Fuzz. I'm into it.
Oh, see,
Little baby. You know what? Do you know what? Wait. Do you know?
good point. Good point.
Little wick.
Go ahead.
John, you have to go for guess 810.
Yep.
You are not. Yeah, he's
There
not
you
wrong
go.
about that.
There you go.
Do you know what a baby llama is called?
No, I don't.
It's called a cria. C-R-I-A. Cria.
A career?
It's a baby llama. Cria. Cria. C-R-I-A. Spell it out. Use your mouth
Rhymes with
and
diarrhea?
your tongue. Yes, you got it now.
God.
That's very adult of you, sir.
There we go. Halloween stream. Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
We would. I'm excited, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
do
have
that.
no idea. I'm already going to be doing Halloween. Do you guys? Okay, hands up. Oh, wait, can we stop the stream for a second? I love
Stop the
Halloween.
stream.
Just make it all about me now.
Okay,
And
go
so
ahead. Hold on. We'll make it all about you. Hold on.
Hey, John,
There
could you just step back and make it all about me?
Sure.
What do you
go
guys
ahead.
think? Should I? Are you done? So we can make it like all
Now he
Halloween
feels
behind me.
awkward.
Should I do that? I'm not awkward. I don't mind being up here. In fact, I think it would just be really just leave it like no. Okay.
No.
Now it's awkward.
No, you shouldn't do that.
we should do the stream like this where when I talk, and then when you're done with me, you're like, I can't deal with this.
Then I talk, and then I say, no, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, and then I fix what you say because it's clearly going to be wrong and dumb, and then you can jump back in when you feel necessary to spew your fake news.
We could see. But
I think people are going to have seizures if you keep that up, though.
probably Spanish. Yeah, for
Anyway, I think
small
I'm going to do
little
Halloween behind me.
llama.
Yeah, Korea Spanish.
For the so everybody's going to be doing. So we're going to definitely do the Halloween stream. Oh, dude, listen, Vinny.
I am going to I'm going to deck this. In fact,
Vinny,
guys,
Lorenzo
my friend that I was a
Llamas,
partner. Vinny,
Right, exactly.
You win the internet tonight. So I think my friend that I was in business with forever, he went back into llamas. He's got a ton of them. That's where I'm going to go and take some footage soon. I could actually have a real baby Korea llama walking behind me for one of our streams.
No one cares.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
No.
With some straw. I put some straw back there.
No.
You'd lose your mind if I did it. They would love it. They would love it. You just can't.
That's
have
what
a
you said
conversation about
to your wife when you
your
said
Blue
you
Yeti.
wanted to start a llama farm, and she was like, "No, they won't." Anyway,
I
can you
did.
read this comment really quick, okay? Just so you can
Says
stop.
John and Jeff run a late night therapy session, full of good energy. Being there, later walked away feeling so much better. I hope so.
Thanks, Aaron. That's the idea.
Thanks.
That's
We should. I know it is true.
What?
We want people to feel better. I mean, we love tech, but you have to laugh and have fun with your buds. It kind of reminds me of gaming. The game is not the point. It's not the destination. It is
Right.
just hanging out, that journey, those memories with your buds. Yeah, we want to fix things and find answers, but
I
man,
knew.
this is the
I knew
laughs
as
are
soon
what
as I
matter.
fought this, as soon as I fight it, they love it, right? So that's all I have to do is like anything that you like. If I'm against it,
Well, I mean,
pushes it to
they
everyone
love
liking it.
me. They're going to get. It's called the John Ryan pushback. Okay, that's what that's called.
Darren's still
They
here.
champion me, bro. They champion me.
Darren's still
I'm
here.
the little guy. Darren's here with a period.
Darren, you coming for Halloween?
Darren's going to come as a period. Just a little dot.
He's going to be not a little dot. He won't be a little dot. No. If I was a period, I'm not coming as a little guy. It's going to be a big one. So
You come as a comma
here's cashew.
or an exclamation point.
Here's cashew.
Hey,
I
cashew.
love this flipping conversation. Yeah.
That was funny. That's a great catch.
I think we're really going to do good with the Halloween stream.
No, listen, guys. You've all been invited, but you know what's going to make me nuts? I'm going to go and decorate all this. I'm going to put some straw on my little baby llama back here, all dressed up in a sumo wrestling outfit, and none of you people are going to show up to the party. I got all this punch and all these Halloween-themed candies and stuff. You people better show up.
Thank you, by the way, Adam, for saying this. Call it salmon, John. Sounds more masculine. I don't see. That is funny. That's a good one.
It is great. I love it.
The great thing is,
not that
thank
much
God, I don't really, I don't worry about masculinity too much because
No, who cares?
no, but some
masculinity's
people
garbage.
like, they can't wear a pink shirt or this. I'll wear a pink shirt. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't care. I don't care. Pink shirt.
Yeah, if it
mean-
looks good, it looks good. Dress up as a llama.
Yeah. No, that's a little bulky to sit down in, though. I don't want to. I have to have something I could sit down.
Are we still keeping this in mind at all?
Going to people video in 3 weeks.
In Albany.
Oh, yeah. That's coming on us fast. I don't know, man. There's slamming doors shut though.
I know.
Travel and
I just don't know if I'm going to do
don't
it
know.
because it's just too much going on, and I don't see it getting better at this point. So I don't know if I'll risk
my
that.
feeling on this though. If we don't, and we stick around and grind out the rest of the year the way we want to get these segments up and do what we want to do, by next year when that comes around, that's a gimme. And I think things are really going to settle down between then and now and then.
Right.
You and I are going to spend the time. We're going to come up by you and hang out. We're going to go. And we're going to matching Streaming Buddy shirts and everything. I'm with Dummy.
Would you call me?
No. I'm with whatever.
I'm with Dummy.
I'm with Guy. I'm with
that
Dummy.
way. That's way.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I couldn't do. It's so awkward to do that sometimes. Okay, Streaming Buddy Pinky time.
I always feel it's the other way. No,
I know it's weird. It's inverted. I know you're not. I don't know why you don't do it anymore. You used to.
Right. Exactly. That's how it's going to be a hot. It's going to be a hot.
As soon
show.
as you went to third, it's going to be very hot. You wait. I have a pirate outfit that kind of makes me look like Johnny Depp, even though I don't look like Johnny Depp. You wouldn't recognize me, but my wife does all the makeup.
Kind of looks like Canada.
A spooky llama. You're pushing that llama. Sumo wrestling.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
That would be actually pretty funny. I do have a sumo wrestling outfit though. That would be.
Yo,
Callie,
Callie,
I don't know
what's
if I could
up?
sit down in it though. Oh
There's
wow, I haven't
Callie.
seen you in a bit. How you doing?
So this is Chocolate Twist Yoga. We like her a lot. She's Callie, and we haven't seen her in a while. And I just noticed that
Callie, right?
You kind of took a little time off with some of the videos, and I always look forward to checking out your new videos. Okay. And not a lot of people think that a 270-pound guy could be flexible, but they can. I just want to let you know. And yoga is good for everybody. So we're happy to see you back, and we're looking forward to a new video.
We need some confetti.
So
they're asking for confetti for say, "Oh my God, what the F?"
What the F?
We should. Aaron wants us to drop some confetti for her. We haven't, because she's new to the show. What do you mean no? What's wrong with you?
Wait, I'm reading this.
Well, how about you get present? How about you just get into the present and listen to what people are talking
for who
to
would you say?
So Aaron, our friend Aaron.
Yeah.
All right. Says, John, some confetti for her, please.
For
our
who?
New friend.
Which one?
Oh my! I am literally going to implode.
Come on, tell me.
Say, oh my God, what the F? Our friend who's been sitting here talking to us like for the last 3-4 hours now.
We didn't give her confetti yet?
No, we did not.
Hold on, I'm looking for a comment. Here we go. There it is.
Oh my God. This is so anticlimactic.
She's I'm glad I clicked the right one because I didn't even know.
I'm so embarrassed. I apologize for the channel.
Oh my God, that's right. I'm confetti-less. Still nothing but love you all anyways. You just got confettied right here. I got to get better. I'm sorry. I'm working on that.
Don't sue it. Don't sue us. You got 452 key Stream Deck, and you can't get a confetti button where you can find it, but whatever.
This is why you guys help out, because I can't. I'm learning how to keep up with everything.
I say it all the time lately, and I'm going to say it again. It takes a village to raise a streamer. So all you people need to help John, especially. Raise him. It's all yours.
Raise me, baby. Raise.
I've done all I can do with this big guy.
This lav mic, he wants a different look, and I'll be standing up. That is one of the reasons why I want to go with the lav mic. I mean, you're going to have to try it out, but I don't know. A wireless mic is the way to go, or a lav, or something boomed overhead. I mean, you're going to have to see what works better for you. It all depends on the situation, too. If it's
situation, space, all that, what you're trying to do, movement.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, good. Because it's been it's been literally a while. It's been a second, and I noticed that a lot of people they usually chill out like during the summer. So, inspired by requests. Oh, okay, that's cool. Because I've been looking, and I always like to pay attention, and it just seems like a lot of people chill in the summer a little bit, and I just think it's one of those channels where I look at and I just someday inspire to do some yoga, to tell you the truth.
It'll never happen.
No, don't say that. Twist yoga, yes. I'm going to get my mat
You'll
ready.
do it.
Yeah.
You'll do it.
So Kim does
You should get
yoga,
a peach mat and everything, yeah. I don't do yoga. I do stretch. I do some stretching. But,
Low. Sorry.
not necessary.
Haha, John is flexible. That's a lot of information.
Yeah. A little bit, a little.
I
Intimate.
used to be pretty darn flexible, but I have lost a lot of flexibility throughout the years because, like some people, the midlife crisis has passed me by. So I'm old.
The years get you. They don't like.
Let's get the Halloween store sponsor, right?
All right, what's that Halloween store? There's a one. There's a Halloween store.
She got the yoga. She got this confetti.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You need a 128 Stream Deck. I'm not using it yet. I just started using it more and more, but definitely the Stream Deck is so awesome. I love it.
It is. I do too. Mine hasn't arrived yet, just in case anybody's keeping score. When did I buy that from you? About like 3 months ago. Chirp. Chirp.
Did you get it today?
No.
You honestly didn't?
No, not yet. I didn't. Was it showing I was supposed to have it today? Because I did not get it today.
No, but it was
It'll
mailed.
be here tomorrow. It's okay.
It was
No, it'll
mailed
get here tomorrow.
Tuesday, Wednesday. You should have got it today, but you'll definitely get it. It was 3 days. It was 3 days, but you should have got it. I sent
Normally,
it priority.
but I who'd you send through? Oh,
Priority.
post office?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll have to check my neighbor's box.
I think he needs
I'm
a
sure
wireless
it'll
mic.
be fine. It'll come tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. Too.
I'll check the shipping on it tomorrow.
No, man, I don't stress, man. I'm just messing with you.
V worldwide, and I miss Zan. Zan was in here earlier, but it was such a busy discussion.
He was
at the
for
time.
a second. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Zan came in, and then so he says, "What's up, guys? What's up, V? How you doing?"
How you doing, V?
Yeah.
Loving that avatar. That's a strong V, my friend.
So this is a 15-minute
this
wind down that she's going to be doing, which is kind of like
Yeah,
what
but-
a lot of us need.
Wait a minute. Don't you need to wind up first, though? Like, if it's a wind
Dude,
down.
I'm wound
oh,
up all
wind
the
down from the
time.
day. I know you are. Wind down from the day. She's talking
Yeah.
about relaxing. Oh, cool.
Right,
I
like
did
Vinny
throw out
says.
my yoga mat today to stretch. I should watch it and do it for once.
Downward dog, bro.
Could you imagine? You know what we should do, bro? What we should do? You record yourself doing that.
No. This is not going to be a freak show. You're going to turn it into llamas and videos of me doing yoga. That's not what we're doing here. All right?
That
Like, we're
took-
entertaining,
man,
but listen, I don't want 50 people coming to see me do yoga, like, badly to
I'm
begin
just.
with.
Could you imagine? We could have them vote who's doing the video better from Cali. We could do the wind down together, and then people could vote to see who's doing it better. It'd be my absolute luck. You'll probably be better than me.
I think we have to do it. We have to do, like, what are those
That was
called?
funny.
When, like, people get out of control with the drugs and you have to set them straight. It's intervention, right?
Intervention?
Yeah.
Intervention?
We're going to have to do one with Sammy.
I know he is just. He needs help. I love him, but he needs help.
The
So
shot that I'm thinking of doing is like a talk show host with a classic curtain. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, we've seen a couple in our time.
I've seen a couple of those.
A couple of those. Are you going for more of the Cavett type, or the Conan, or the Letterman, or the what do you
Johnny,
do
he's
here?
doing Johnny thing. Oh, that's really
I
cool.
didn't want Johnny's a high thing,
Elo
very nice.
got the A10 Mini from Patrick because I'm thinking about selling mine, but it's not going to. First I would always reach out to you, and then from there I would reach out to a couple people close in here with me, and then if it didn't go, I'd let it go. But I haven't decided yet, and plus I have a couple of videos that I want to do with it for like just a basic like setup with the A10 and the with the Rodecaster Pro, for like a run and gun streaming podcast setup. But the other thing is, he wanted it for his roving kind of like on the run. He can use the ATEM if he's like in the hotels and whatever. But
It's a great. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to get it because I want to get the internal card, but
John, I mentioned weeks ago, you don't look like your age at all. You look younger. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
it's the peach.
That's
Why do you think he's wearing peach?
Woo, woo. But
What color is his Jeep, by the way?
But I'm also like, I don't know. I think I'm going to sell some of this stuff. I just get afraid that I'm not going to use these things that I have, and so I'm going to have to make a decision and just to see. I'll do some videos first on them and then I'll make that decision, but we'll see.
He's probably not wrong. It'll probably be Saturday. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's saying it's a mess. It'll probably be Saturday. I don't know. They've been pretty good by me, though. That's the thing. So I was talking about a wireless mic before. I don't mind spending fun. Yeah, but it's not about spending. You got to. It's about needing what you need, right? So, if a shotgun mic that you're always going to be standing in the same position is one thing, but if you're going to be moving around, then a wireless, they sound great, and you could hook up a cheaper lav. It doesn't have to be the $70 lav, right? As long as there's not a wire attached, you can just get the Rode Wireless Go 2, hook up the lav, and that would be absolutely perfect for you, Sammy. I would say go with that. I'm wound up all day. That's my permanent mood too, John. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm a little, I'm a little on the hyper side sometimes, and I get yelled at all the time. Can you feel my
hyperness? Can you feel it? Can you feel my hyperness?
I get yelled at all the time. I
By
do.
who?
My wife yelled at me today because some lady comes strolling in, and she wants to sit down outside next to us. And my wife's like trying to explain, I think you need to go inside and talk to the people first and then get the table. She's like, I'm just going to go and get this table. I'm like, I said it out loud and I feel like a jerk now because you're always dropping stuff, dude. What is wrong with you? So,
I'll tell you.
So anyway, I said it out loud. I said, the lady will figure it out. That's what I said. And my wife's like, don't be rude. Go over? And she told me, don't be rude. And I'm like, I'm not being rude, but you know what? It's like, I don't want to have a whole conversation for this lady who is obviously I could tell right away there's something not right. And so she was like, I'm not going to have a conversation about her having the seat and what she's got to do. She'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I was just.
You could tell she's not right. You did an ocular assessment.
No,
assessment.
I'm not saying not right. Like there was something wrong with her, but there are a lot of paranoid people right now, and they have a reason to be paranoid. And they're talking about whether or not there's like seating inside or outside. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but she's definitely. If you're outside walking and you're wearing a mask, and there's no one within 20 feet of you, and you're walking in the wilderness and you're wearing a mask, then listen, there's people that are super sensitive to these issues,
John,
and I don't want to go there.
You were at 30, and then it went to 31, and it's a 31. You might want to consider.
Dude, really? We hit a new.
Your wife walked in. No, you're over that. I just Danielle walked in and just wanted to have a follow-up. No, you're misreading the room completely.
First of all, though, I just want to say, Jeff, do you remember when we would say that we'd be so lucky to have 25 people walk in here? Like if we maxed out.
I told you if you could find even 3 people that liked you, I'd be shocked and that'd be fun. One of these days, it's coming out. I'm going to make you spit that water out. No, we did talk about that where we're like, God, if we could. We were happy at our 15, and then we're like, if we could someday we get to 25, maybe that'd be fun. So yeah, you guys are lovely people, and you make us feel we're a little giddy now because we just are having such a good time. So everything is peachy.
Here's the thing that's probably true. I'm not the most likable person right off the bat. Everybody and their mother says I have good energy, and a lot of people when I was younger, they would have liked to be around me. And I've explained that I was very kind to a lot of people, right? And so I treat everybody the same way, but I don't exactly come off smooth in the beginning.
You know what though, dude? If you wore a peach shirt and put a little baby llama on a harness and you walked around with a thing everywhere you went, people would love you. They wouldn't even care about you being cranky.
So they bring up listen, you guys could talk about this forever, but I'm telling you that you can buy the Hollyland. I've looked at that, but when you lose connection with the Hollyland, you will lose your mind because you will not know that you're missing your audio until you go back and listen to it. At least you are getting a Rode Wireless Go 2 is not just a wireless mic. It is a wireless recorder. So if you set it up that way to record, and also it will avoid you clipping because it records at two different levels at the same time. So when you clip, it brings in the second side at a 20 dB lower, and it replaces the clipping.
John,
part.
what is the price difference between those units? I'm just curious. What can you have an idea what the difference is?
They were $25 because literally they were so close in price, right? $275, but I think the Hollyland, but not looking right this second at it, I believe you can get it for $250 now, and then the Rode Wireless Go 2 is $50. Is not worth it to skimp out on that. I love the case
a couple times.
Yeah,
I know, but you mentioned a couple times about this recording. I just think it's a deal breaker.
It is.
If you have
it's
that
a clear
option,
deal breaker for me.
I mean, I wouldn't even consider unless it was absolutely a vast chasm of difference in quality. Let's say goodnight to Tracy because she's leaving, and we should say goodnight to her.
Yeah, there she is. I have an early day off to bed. Thanks for a great stream. No, you guys made it great. Llamas need love too. That's it. That's the bumper sticker that we're starting. But
and drummers and llama drummers.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for coming in here. I appreciate it, and
we
all
mean
the crew
we really do.
That's here from Tommy Bernhardt's podcast. They're such a great group of people that have stopped in here too. So I love them all.
They are absolutely dear friends of the show for sure.
Absolutely.
And could you imagine? Now the great thing about Love Talk in a hotel room is with all that carpeting and all that curtains. It's a great treated room.
Yeah.
You sounded great though on your mic. Like I'm sorry, but you sounded amazing on that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, wait. First of all, I didn't tell.
That's what I was trying to warn you about. That.
Well, listen. What I mean is, when you're telling me to not be rude, that's kind of like
husbands hear it. They hear it as yelling.
It's not. She didn't yell at me, but she's correcting me. That's what it comes down to. Okay. She's right.
Well, we need to get that right because otherwise,
busted.
Uncomfortable.
What are you gonna do? And what is this? Secondly, you weren't having the conversation I was.
It just gets better. So, John, what I am hearing, you tend to leave a few points out, somewhat like a child would when telling a story.
I leave them out because it's important to leave out. Hi, Val. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate that.
Very nice to see you, Val.
We're going to have someone on the show, and hopefully we're going to be doing like a little segment series with this person. And we're excited about it. And I know we haven't sat down and talked about it yet, but we will get to that point. And because he's doing a great job, so we love him. And thanks for saying hi, by the way. We always appreciate that. What's this?
Yeah,
what does this mean?
It is 31 may not be so happy. That's the number that came in when Daniel dropped in. She was number 31. Oh. And we were trying to warn you about 31. And you know what, though? She is serious. And I want to point it out because you won't and you shouldn't. But you're only 4 subs away from 800, my friend.
Oh, really? Oh, Danielle said it.
Isn't that nice?
Where'd they come from?
Pretty awesome. Well, I've been working magic. And probably some friends we made tonight, I would imagine.
Holy crap-o.
That's very nice.
But I was when I started the stream, I was 10 away. So that's just to have 6 in the stream. That's amazing.
Look at you. Yeah. Look at you.
That is amazing.
That's great.
So listen, this is trouble. Just even asking this, Callie, you can't ask this because this is just, right.
Look at him sweat. He's sweating. He's having an absolute panic attack. Oh my God.
All right, listen, I'm going to say it really quick because then if you let Jeff talk on my stream, he's going to go into this whole thing about his life and how he got to the llamas and everything. But here's the thing.
Yeah. God, I speak for 2 minutes.
Jeff had a llama and an alpaca farm. And that's not going to end here because now it's going to be like, what? Like how?
I know. But
go ahead, Jeff.
It's your stream. So I'm going to respect no, it's your stream.
No.
And you're hosting tonight.
This is how we get behind.
I don't want to burden you. Yeah, it is how we get behind. I don't want to burden, next Tuesday, you know what?
His underlying loves for llamas.
By the way, I'm not pimping. I'm just want to say.
Let me tell you about
I'm
this
so
one.
shocked. Oh my God, jeez. He loves the puns. So he hates the llamas, but he loves the llama puns. Anyway.
He loves the llama
I
puns?
told you I went over 100 and I finally got my URL, right? Finally got my actual URL, so I'm happy. I don't have to give out the youtube.com/41UZWK_429 URL.
I know. I'm happy for you. Oh, by the way, how we like and just create more. We love the people that we're meeting there, and
Absolutely.
some of them have stopped in tonight, and a lot of them are in the same boat as us, and they're very relatable and meeting some really great people. So that's been a blast.
So next Tuesday, I just want to clarify.
This
Tuesday,
is for you though, Jeff.
You come to my stream. Yeah, it's my llama confetti. You come to my stream, and I will show you some photos, some images, video, whatever you want. But yes, I had a pretty large llama alpaca farm. Actually, we also had camels.
Wait, there were a large llama?
This is going to make him nut. Oh, God, it was a large llama alpaca farm.
I didn't know they came in size. I didn't know they came in sizes. That's all. What?
Yeah, we had small, medium, and extra large. Large were hard to find. They're always out. The large was always out because it's so common. That's hilarious. Llamas are fake news. Get it?
Vince was going so strong on the jokes until this one. He really dropped this off the cliff. Oh,
he knew
God.
this was going to just tear apart your education.
Look at, yeah. Right.
Llamas up? Yes. Yep. I spent over a decade on created a farm for that. Yep. It's a whole story, but we love to talk about it. Your wife wants some llama manure for her gardens next year, and we're going to get that for her.
So what's this say? I posted your live stream, KN. Vince, what's that mean? Maybe in the high school thing or something. I don't know.
Kitten newsletter. Are we in the kitten newsletter?
What? I've been watching for two. Yeah, you've been watching for two. You've been asking about mics for 2 hours. Of course, you're watching.
How do you
Plus, we're
know
funny.
How long you're watching for?
So did this live stream have a topic? No.
I'm funny.
Topics are overrated a lot of times, just to let you know.
No, we did not really have a major topic. Not going to lie.
No. But I mean, people always like, oh, it's better if you have topics. No, not if you're entertaining. Not if you talk about fun stuff. Not if you have questions come in.
When you hit over a 2-hour mark with beautiful people, it's fine if we start once in a while dipping into something's a little more like, we're just having fun. We're a community, right? But we're here to talk about anything.
Plus, we got Sammy. Plus, we have Sammy.
2 carpets.
We have
Sammy.
Sammy.
Was right on. Sammy is like a guidance system on a missile, and he's going to keep us on target for tech.
That's it. And then he tells us how long we're on.
Well, I tell you what, the carpets will help, but you have a lav mic that should be pretty close to you. I think you probably shouldn't get a whole lot of echo off of that lav mic. Regardless, I think you'll be fine, especially if it's clipped on the brim, facing down at you. You should be golden. I think you'll be great.
I posted your live stream on my Facebook wall. Oh, thanks.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Thank you.
Now they'll unsubscribe on his Facebook too.
Yeah, I do that too. No one comes from that, but I love that you did. And if you did come from Vince posting this, please say hi at least.
We are not people who go out and go, hey, subscribe. We just don't do that. But I mean, you are one away from 800. So,
but who's subscribing?
I have a lot of Gmail accounts. So
no, stop, guys. Like, I'm serious.
I'm just messing with you. I don't know.
How are you keeping track of this?
I have a computer and a browser, and I know how to use a keyboard.
Well, guys, whoever is subscribing, thank you so much, and please stop in and say hi, and just come into the stream and introduce yourselves. And
I mean, we're having a laugh because it's been a lot of fun, but I mean, it does mean a lot, of course. It's a beautiful thing to do. This is not an easy thing, and we're working the best we can. My wife's large is hard to.
Oh God.
Oh, Tommy, I want to hang out with you.
Oh, you know what? I underrated the llamas. The llamas are subscribing, is what Sammy says. I have a whole
here's
new
the deal.
market of llamas and alpacas.
You don't understand. You hit 800, by the way. Congratulations.
Come on,
Drop
who
the
is
baby.
it though?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's not the llamas are the llamas
Holy
have done a horde of subscribing. You know, it's a pack of llamas. They all move in a herd, by the way.
Where is
they
this?
don't move as single animals. They are very social. I'm already looking at it. Do you want me to help you out? Do I need to screen share?
I just can't believe it.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't lie to you about it. That would be pretty mean. Could you imagine the flack I would get for that?
That's incredible, man.
So yeah, imagine the llamas and
Thank you.
alpacas.
Oh,
going, "Let's get
800.
on."
Oh my God, there it is.
Oh yeah. So now you believe it.
No.
Are you out of your mind, dude. I've been telling you for 10 minutes you had 800 subscribers.
God,
Hit the
this
confetti, man.
blows
You
my
deserve
mind right
it.
here.
I know.
Thank you so much, guys. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
We all should enjoy
I'm
whatever
getting there.
milestone. When I hit I know. When I hit 100, I sat in it. I don't care how small of a number it was, because every one of those people were people that did it because they did it. I didn't really seek out, and it's a lovely thing. Thank you guys for doing that for John, and we want to celebrate that for you guys as well. So we try to go around and we hunt around for people that are close to doing things, or they've recently put out a video, or if they've had some kind of moment with YouTube. We generally want to know that. So
yeah,
if anybody sees that with other people that we know as friends in here, don't hang back.
that's
Let us know.
crazy.
We're here. Yeah, I'm really.
I just like, I think the thing about me is, it's just like sometimes you start to worry a little bit. You're like, oh, is it going to stop at 800? It's going to stop at 700. And, you just think about these things. But the main thing is that you want these people, you want the people that you should have here. You don't want people that,
right.
aren't adding to.
And that's one of the reasons I know. And people always kept saying to me, and I know you and I have talked about it, go ask all your friends and this. But I really wanted to meet my tribe online and build my family online. I kind of separate all my drumming world, my musician world. It's a different animal. I just wanted a new community and to find them. And I know everybody that's here for you that's built that 800 are people that you met along the way some way. And it makes you feel good. I know there's some funny stuff going on in here.
Yeah, here's Sammy. I knew it was Sammy. Sammy was 800. He subbed from another account. Well, I knew it was him, and I was looking at this, and I'm like, wow, wait a second. This looks really familiar from what Sammy was doing on Dr. Elo's stream today.
Tomorrow when he's like, I don't need all these notifications, and you go back to $7.99, you're going to know.
I know. They're going to take it away from me. They're going to be like, oh, $7.99 wasn't authentic. Wow, that's awesome. That's what I said.
Thank you, Brian.
I did the confetti.
Brian, you've been such a big supporter and a big part of that.
Absolutely.
Right.
All you are, like everyone here, like you have no idea. We wouldn't have this, but the thing that I love is just keep on meeting people, and they want to talk about the YouTube topics. We want to talk about the streaming topics, or we just want to come in here and have some fun, right? You know what I was noticing lately? I was noticing like a lot of streams that I was going into, they're really serious topics. Were they important topics? Yes. Are they topics that, hit home for a lot of people? Yeah. But a lot of times, sometimes you just need to be able to kick back and have some fun. And I was like, man, I really just need to go in and have a fun stream tonight. And this has been like off the hook fun. So I'm so happy about that.
Excuse me, God.
I need to get the rap horns. I don't have them. I need to get them. Look at this. That's great. Thanks, guys.
And what I love is when you hit. What I want to just tell you, though, as you're flipping through all these lovely people who are, look at all, you can't deny the llama power here. The llama power driving you to an 800 sub count.
I didn't know
and here
llamas
you are
were
moaning.
subscribers. That's just unbelievable.
They are. I'm just telling you, they'll hum you all the way to 1,000, bro. That's what they do.
Is that what they'll do?
That's what they're going to hum you with some power. That's not quite it, but
No, Brian, the train ain't stopping, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope not. I hope you keep on rolling. That's it. That's it. I want to do it. Now we are going to talk about the llamas till we reach 1,000. That's the goal.
Oh, well. It'd be 1 million. I mean, I'll never stop talking about llamas. I built my life on that. So.
I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I just going to keep on doing the same thing, I
Oh,
guess, right? Just going to keep on doing the same thing.
Just first of all, don't enjoy sub milestones. Don't worry about it outside of that. Don't worry about where it is or isn't. But absolutely enjoy what you do. Like, enjoy the milestone though.
So off topic,
311
but
by
Jeff, are you a 311 fan by chance?
So it's a band. I don't know a lot of their music. As a drummer, I think Chad Sexton's their drummer. But yeah, I mean, I know some of their tunes. I think I dig them, but I don't know them by personally. No, I'm having some phlegm issues. I apologize, people.
Oh, thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. This is like one of the people that I met in there too. Was Just Create Group is Todd, and Todd's Christmas Clatter, which great. Is he's in his busy season coming up, and go check out his YouTube. Yeah, and he's in the same boat, you know. He's just working his butt off, doing the same thing as everyone here, which is, you know, going at it. Like having Yolanda come in and talk about her streaming, having like bigger YouTubers support you and say, you're doing a great job, keep doing what you're doing. Those are like really important factors that we all appreciate. And it's just not like, the great thing is, I hope, you know, that it's just not a pat on the back and then you're just doing your content. I just want it to be where it's a respectful thing and they appreciate the work you're doing, because it's been hard work. It's been hard work. It hasn't been like, hey, you know, hop on StreamYard and keep going with StreamYard and then just building, which is fine for yourself. But being a tech channel and being how I am, I just want to keep on learning the new things and then take it to, I always wanted to take it. Like I knew as soon as I started with StreamYard, I knew that I would want to get to this level. It wasn't a matter of like deciding, hey, I'm going to start this way. Like I knew that I wanted to be at a certain level and I just had to start with StreamYard because it was too complicated. And then at some point you learn OBS and you use it for what you can. When I started OBS just less than a year ago, Jeff, you couldn't pop up the comments in the chat, online on the screen. And that to me,
updates,
that was
the way they were updating. Yep, I agree that the way where they've come in a year or a little over a year, it's just insane. To see that.
And since that wasn't happening,
to alpacas.
Yeah, moving on to alpacas.
Vicunas. So we got vicunas, guanacos. They all look like llamas. So if you don't know what a vicuna or a guanaco is, they're all part of that family, camelid family.
That's the thing, hard work.
And you know, I kid about llamas, but I tell you what, for me, all this makes me, you know, we talk about stories and journey, but yeah, for me, llamas mattered, and they are very docile, very loving, connective animals. And we joke about that, but I tell you, take some llama babies to a nursing home and see some faces light up.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
People that never would emote. It's one of the most beautiful moments, like to see that, because they are so different and soft and really very gentle animals. And so for me, there were things I just love that stuff. So
yeah, well, that's
I'm gonna make your world nuts with them.
That's making connections with people on a different level, right there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Llama talking tech.
The joy of that kind of stuff. Here.
Oh yeah, so I'm expecting a super spooky.
We talk more. I'm sorry. We'll get to that. We talk more about llamas than we drink coffee on the show. So maybe it is kind of llama. No, we wouldn't do that to you. I'm just messing with you. I don't want to make you absolutely lose your mind in the purple or a peach shirt.
Congratulations goes to my wife. But yeah, I will. But hang on. Congratulations goes to my wife too.
Yeah,
I mean,
she deserves it. Mm-hmm. I agree.
If you have a spouse here and you're doing YouTube, is there anyone here that won't deny that their spouse, be it, you know, husband or wife, is picking up the slack in some other way? And I mean, just like, this takes a lot of effort and there's a balance. And I definitely been abusing that balance a little bit lately. And it's hard to not stop the train right now. And I actually took these 2 days off.
Go for it.
I actually took these 2 days off just to actually get a video done, because I don't want to take away from my family on the weekend as much this weekend. And so it was like, okay, take these couple days, and I'm doing the same thing next week. And I had a great day, just like going out to lunch, going shopping, picking up some Halloween stuff. And, even I have a broken foot still, but it's like I wanted to go mountain biking with my son or whatever. I haven't been able to do that, but my foot is a little bit messed up still. But it's it just was fun to spend time, and it's been hard work getting there.
I mean, it was a fun day, except for that one time when you got yelled at.
Yeah, I get yelled at every day almost. So I didn't get yelled
so you're
at,
okay
by the way.
with it. It's fine.
I didn't get yelled
That's
at.
true. You just got reprimanded. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Marlene. You're amazing. On a roll, like a drum roll,
like a cow, like a rhinestone cowboy.
Sing it, Glenn. Go
Ride in the west like a little darn pest.
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's not it?
Rodeo. God, I can't remember the words. I was too young. Do you know Islands in the Stream?
You see this? Sammy. Oh,
Where is he?
God.
Wait, let me go.
My wife is the hero of my story. It's Sammy.
Is that Sammy?
Yes,
oh, yeah.
it's Sammy.
Oh, Sammy. I didn't get invited to the wedding, so that's kind of odd, but whatever.
Yeah.
He rented a fog machine for that. That'd be great. We should have fog machines.
So what's he saying?
Fall off stages with them. Though.
Lots of time for no pay in the beginning. I heard about it for sure until paychecks happened. Yeah, and you know what it is? It's a weird thing, right? So you get to this point where you're going to be monetized and you think, and I don't think this, but you're like, oh, everything's going to change. It's not going to change, but at least at this point, while you're reaching this goal, then you could take a breath. I'm there. I've reached that goal. Take a deep breath, because you're probably going to have to refocus after that because of the efforts you've been putting in. And then at that point, then try to excel on the things like Jeff has said to me that he'll work on a web page for me that we secured recently. Then we talked about this. I don't want to say this, but we talked about another web page, because that's your gig, that we're going to have some people go to be support for our live streams, so they can reach us through them. They can reach some access stuff through there.
It'll be like a contact access through forms if you want to request some specific text tech help, or suggestion for the show. We're going to create a very simple forms that you can go to on the J&J Streambuds site. And we're just looking for some more ways for people to get answers when they need it. Not just, they can always come here, of course, but sometimes you need an answer sooner, or we can bring it to the show.
And then it's also
more deeply.
That's another thing. Like we discussed this, and there's no there's no like very close thing going to happen where we're not going to be able to answer people's questions on here for free still. No. And it's like, we're going to keep on doing this for a long time. I mean, it's more going to be about like if we decide to get more serious on a business side about some things, it's going to direct people to those websites and help on a latter note. Just be secure these things and start them so they're there in case we're prepared for the next level if it came like really fast, right? I mean,
but you're always trying to open up channels for and I think it's just a natural evolution that you want to create other channels for people to reach you. And if they have a problem and answer. I mean, we are all about just getting whatever help we can get out there whenever we can. And I know I'm really deep into web developments and design. And so it'd be very, it's something I want to do. I want to create another avenue that a lot of people, some people use, but maybe something a little bit different. We'll see if we can come up with something original.
Yeah.
I think I want to say goodnight to Roxanne. Roxanne, she's leaving. And I just want to say goodnight because she's so, it's like at 5 a.m. there.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming by and staying with us for so long and staying up for us. You must be a night person.
And yes, like me. You are adored. We love having you here. It's such a pleasure. So thank you. Sleep well.
Take care. And it's like she was the first person to drop like in the stream. I'm here, and she's here, and it's like it's really awesome. But and she says thanks for the fun. And of course, like he says, I knew weren't you supposed to go to sleep a long time ago, Patrick? I came by to say goodnight. You're still
Patrick
here.
Has insomnia, or maybe what he does, he's like, I can't sleep, so I'll just put these two clowns on, and he'll be fine. He'll go back to sleep.
Yeah. Well, thinking about that, it's just it's been really great and amazing stream. Like
You're flummoxed. You're a little flummoxed, aren't you? You're a little overtaken by the 800 because you did start.
It's not
I
the
get it.
no.
Like,
You know
could
what it
tell
is? It's not the 800 even. It's just how many. Like I just shrunk my chat and I jumped in to
Shouldn't
see
have done
the
it
views.
because I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like 33 people were in here. Like that's just amazing to me. Like
No, I mean there were 20 people and 11 llamas, so maybe 2 alpacas. Yeah, it's a mixture. We have a nice, diverse group between humans and chameleons. And the
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of amazed. So that was just great. Like you have to put it in perspective, guys. Like I don't have 10,000 subscribers. I don't have 50,000 subscribers. I have 800 subscribers, and having like 30 people come in, 33 people watch a live stream is just, it's mind blowing to me. We definitely.
Do you find? Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Because I know that you started with videos, and of course those videos started and still garner you subscribers, right? For that normal video. But then you and I mean, you had started a little bit before me, but you and I have been doing this now for quite a while. By the way, we haven't missed one stream since we started in April. 2 a week. It's amazing in its own way, but it's not as amazing as Dan, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, we
find...
started in March, right? Together.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
And so I don't know. We're closing in on 40 streams, but
Yes.
Did you find you tend to the streaming version of getting subscribers, you tend to almost know more of the subscribers that are subscribing to you than you would if with just through the video. So if you put videos out there and you grab a sub here and there, and I think what I'm finding interesting for me is I almost seem to know almost all of my subs. I mean, it's only 130, but
Right.
I feel like I know all of them, which is fun and different in its own way.
Yeah, that is different, and that is a kind of a weird thing because you have much more of a personal relationship with them. Even like to tell you the truth, when Roxanne was looking at cameras that she was going to purchase, and she ended up going with a Canon RP. She's like, "Wow, you're Coffee Talking Tech." I looked at your Canon M50 Mark II videos, and so she looked at my video, and she never realized that it was me. And so when she was shopping for the M50 Mark II, she watched my video. So isn't that so coincidental? So now that video has brought me about 100 subscribers. And then when you get those subscribers actually come into, and it's happened once or twice where I've subscribed to your video, and so I was just checking you out in the stream. That's even better, because that's really cool to make that relation, right there. So I love it.
I don't know. It's just different, and of course, I don't know. It's just at this level, you can still have that intimacy with subscribers. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Sammy's saying it's almost sleep time, and I think it's sleep time for us also. I just want to say that I really appreciate the people that stopped in here and everyone.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's been like 1 week after another of just amazing people dropping in. And so we're gonna head out and enjoy the rest of the night and talk to Jeff and we're gonna sit back and go, wow. This is what we do after a stream. We just talk about it. Like, I think even Dan said it, like, what? Go to bed after a stream? Because you probably stay up and you're like, talk about like how amazing this was, or how could we do this better, or were we good like this or that,
He's going to yell at me about the llama stuff.
Oh.
So everybody, just so you know. Oh. Yeah, it's Dr. Elo.
So when I was watching his stream, and that's why, like, I remember this getting created and in the stream, and I was like, oh, wait a second, that looks really
Dr.
familiar.
Elo.
Dr. Elo. So, guys, thanks so much for being here. Callie, thanks for stopping in. I'm looking forward to seeing your new video tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to checking out everybody's videos. And, I just want to let it be known, man, I get around. I watch the videos. I watch what you guys are doing, and I love seeing the progress that everybody makes. And I hope you guys feel the same, with our streams, that the progress we're making, the community, the group, the fun, the laughter, like, it's just been great. I love it. So
Yeah.
you
Thank
made
you
it
guys
to
for
the
a
end.
wonderful night. You made it to the end.
Dude, not
I
many
wish we had a
people can
prize
do
for you.
that. Not many people can do that. So
You guys are hanging on. That's awesome.
wow,
That's much
that's
appreciated. Of
amazing,
course.
dude. You guys are great.
Thanks,
Everyone, Philly in the house. Good
Thank you,
night. Good
Kesha.
night. Mommy guide. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Yeah. You know,
Aw.
this is what we do. Like she's saying, mommy guide's like, it's been great listening to you all in the chats while I work. I'm at work. I do the same thing. And then it's like, if I have to go make like a run or whatever, I just leave the video on and keep going. And this is how I sometimes at work, like if I can help someone's live stream or we can help each other with something, you know, we do it because there's a lot of people that may be close on hours. There may be people close on subscribers, or there may be people just.
And it's those little milestones, right,
push.
that just add up to get you going and keep you turning those wheels when you're a new tuber. That's the juice. Sometimes you just need that little thing,
Yeah.
that little gust of wind behind you, and that's we like to do that.
I can't believe it either. And listen, I just want to say, like, a big push and for this also happening are these new people, like, say, oh my God, what the F is like. These people came from.
Stumble.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to say it by accident.
You did good. You did good. You did good.
It's just, Tommy and Tracy, and they have a live stream and they talk about YouTubing and a little bit, and they also talk about a lot of eBaying, right? And they're eBay resellers. A lot of the people that are new here that have stepped in have been that group of people. And I just want to say that, those groups of people, they're always trying to up their ante, the way to make themselves look better on YouTube and show product and have an idea of some of the tech. And these people have been coming in and subscribing, and they also been watching the videos, and I'm real appreciative of all those groups of people that came in. So I really thank you a lot for that. So, thank you, Val, for stopping in too.
Thank you,
and
Val.
Aaron also.
Look forward to seeing you.
You got a great husband there. He's a good guy, man. We appreciate him. Another fun night on Coffee Tech. Gonna go pet the llama. Call it a night. Is that code?
Jeffro.
Is that code? Go pet the llama.
Yeah, he's gonna go pet the llama and call it a
Wow.
night. I mean, I hear that all the time.
It's a mini llama for him.
All the time. Oh my, he's a Kriya.
And then
Blame
and
Dr.
then
Elo.
yeah,
Okay,
blame
well, we
Dr. Elo for your unsolicited shenanigans. And we enjoyed it, and we love Dr. Elo too. And Sammy is one person that said, go talk to Dr. Elo. He's a good guy, and absolutely. And these kind of connections are people that I'll keep in touch with forever. Because even like Sammy and I, we have a great connection, and he lives really close. Yeah. And
we love Sammy, man.
Sammy comes in and has been supportive of everybody's stream. Like, he's another guy, right? Goes to everybody's stream. And if you're a streamer, you meet Sammy, right? Because he's been doing this, and he's super supportive. So he says, someday I will do DoorDash some coffee to your life.
He probably will too. He's a great. Sammy, you're
funny.
A great guy.
We're gonna do some fun things in the future too. Don't trust me, guys. Eventually, Jeff's gonna make it here. We're gonna go do that fun stuff that we talked about. Patrick's not far away.
And we'll do a stream. We'll do a stream in the same room sometime. That'll be fun. So keep your podcast.
Absolutely. And we'll get llama pajamas for Jeff.
Llama pajamas. You know what? I actually remember looking for some at one point. I would actually love that. Could you imagine? I would do a stream in llama pajamas just to make you lose
Of course
your
you
mind.
would.
Would you? Okay.
See?
The llama lovers music.
Yeah, they know it gets a rise
you
out of me.
gotta
This
love
is why.
Yeah,
I'm not going
like
to feed
tweak
into
you a
this
little bit.
anymore.
They like it. No, you should feed all of it. Yeah, I am moving to New Jersey. I would fit right in, right? With my very New Jersey accent.
Llama tell you something about Jeff in New Jersey. He would fit right in.
It.
The closest llama farm is literally 20 miles away from me. So he can go meet up with his llamas, and then he can go into New York City, and he can go hang out at B&H.
Can you, if Danielle's up, can she find out the name of that llama farm? I might know him. We knew just about all the llama farms in this country.
It hasn't been there for terribly long because it didn't exist.
Okay,
10 years, I would say, maybe tops.
Okay. Oh, that's it was a little longer than that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, and here's one
Emerged.
of our yes, Emerged is one of our new
Our
people
new
that's come
peeps.
in.
Very nice
And
to
we
meet you,
appreciate
by the
that.
way.
And yeah, like I
Check out
said,
that
always
channel.
can reach out, email, DM on Instagram too, and always ask questions. Jeff, once again, also streams on Tuesdays, and let me put that up again so quickly so people can see that though, is that Jeff streams on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, J.A. Smith, and then also I'm on Thursdays, so you guys know that though. But what's
And
this?
and as of this week, I am now at J.A. Smith on YouTube. That's now my
Oh,
handle.
dude,
So
let me tell you. Well, listen, that's all fine and
yes,
dandy.
yes, that would be great. Like, that would be the telethon. You would put on llama pajamas if we could get you over 1,000, and you'd have to wear them for a full
Let me tell you something. I would have no problem wearing llama pajamas.
Don't tease me.
No, I'm not kidding.
Don't tease.
If I
Okay.
could get to 1,000 in 5 weeks, if I could get there in 5
All right,
weeks,
we're gonna do it.
I will
do it because
I will wear llama pajamas and I will give a set away. Give a set away of llama.
that would be
pajamas.
awesome.
Yeah,
That would be great. But I would want a pair too to wear with you, so I could support you, and because I would love to, because I do like llamas. Pet a llama, yeah. I mean, whatever. Go to the farm, pet a llama. Come on, make it happen. You're gonna go nuts when I do llama footage. Alpaca bags, llama farm. Is that the name of the farm?
I think it's either
makes no
a
sense.
bad joke or it's
Alpaca
serious.
bags.
I'm not sure.
That is an odd name for an actual farm, but you never know this. Yeah.
Yes.
I almost did actually move near New York at one point for gigs, but yeah, probably not. But
All right, guys. This is enough of the llama talk and everything that's going on. Thank you for everybody who got me to 800 tonight
Yes.
and who supported the
guys are
stream. You
amazing.
guys are great. Rock on. And, B&H and llamas are in our future. So I'll be excited about it. And plus the Halloween, right? The Halloween thing we're going to do. So that's a fact.
Halloween's a given, and I know we're still going to do something on my. I can't just do Halloween on your channel. That's a rip off. I want to do Halloween. I love Halloween.
Well, it is a ripoff if
Can't
you
we
do
do-
it on your channel.
Well, maybe okay. I can wear one. At least,
I'm just
okay,
kidding.
Fine, I'll wear one. I'll wear one costume on Tuesday, and then I'll change and do a different costume on Thursday. Because I probably have a couple costumes I would wear on stream. Just
We're
as
going to
a
have
lead
all
up.
the same people.
And then
Who's going to get dressed? It won't be
No, they don't have to. I'm just saying, like, you and I could kind of do a one little costume on Tuesday to do
Okay.
a push for Thursday.
Okay.
So
deal.
it'd be kind of like a ramp up for that. But we wouldn't
Yeah.
wear the same costume on Thursday. We'd
All right,
just
so
do something small.
deal on Tuesday. We'll wear a costume on Tuesday, but on Thursday
Yeah.
we're gonna wear a costume, and I'm gonna bring people on
Yes.
Thursday.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't steal your idea from you and do it on Tuesday. Although I'd just be hilarious if I did.
You could do it if you want. I mean, you know what? There
No,
might be so
brother,
many
no.
people.
I don't. No, I don't care. We need to get a push for you right now, and we could do a good ramp up on Tuesday.
Why are we talking about this here?
Wait, does zoos have? Yeah, zoos have some llamas. Of course they have llamas. You goof. Oh my gosh, I look forward to seeing all
Looking
you.
forward to pester you guys in more streams in the future. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
absolutely.
we see you. That would be so much fun. You've been a breath of fresh air. Love to seeing you.
Yeah. I mean, we just we go in here, we have fun, and we bust each other's chops, and we talk about tech, and people can ask questions. Sometimes we start out with like a little topic for 15, 20 minutes, and we see where chat wants to roll with it. If people want to talk more about it, like I brought up this Cam Link Pro that I'm going to, be putting in my computer or whatever. If someone asks more questions about it, then that's fine. But if they don't, then it's not a big deal. So either way, it's not a problem.
Yeah, like Tuesday, we hit a lot of tech random questions. I know. Patrick's just rubbing
Why is he not
our
leaving?
nose in it right now.
Isn't he supposed to be in
'cause he
bed
gets to
like an
drop
hour
these.
ago?
I don't know, but he's enjoying rubbing our nose in it. That's cool, man. That's why we love him.
Oh God! And so,
I don't want people to handle us like we're little delicate eggs. They need to They need to spank us.
No,
You know.
they need to just be able to. They be able to yell at us, tell us what we're doing wrong. Don't always tell us we're great. You know, that's it. I mean, when
No,
we mess
we don't
up,
need yes, man. No.
I don't want to be like, hey, new sub to you both. Oh, thank you. So you're definitely one of the people that got me to the 800 today. So enjoys this live information
That's awesome.
and entertaining. I don't know about
And we will find
information.
you. And make sure you new people that were here, when this is over, please come and comment so we can find you. Even drop your link in the comments. We're good with that. But yeah, we would like to find you, support you. We always want to do that. So for sure. And we do kid, but the truth is, I love my friend John, and we're having a great time, and we look forward to more of this. So
yeah, this is not going to stop. We've been, like Jeff said, consistent. We've been consistent, right?
yeah, I mean, I've had to make you. I mean, these peach shirts. We got to talk about that.
You're just jealous. You think you wear your dark outfits with your Milwaukee shirts and stuff, and I could wear NYC shirts every day, but I don't.
Passe, but done. Is that a real polo shirt, or is that one of those fake ones you get at Walmart?
I can't afford real. This is an Izod
Remember
shirt.
those when
It's
you were a
not
kid?
a polo.
Remember they had the real polo shirt? They had polo. Then it had one of the gator. The what was it? The lizard, the gator on there, or something?
No, the Gator was
That was the one.
Izod, which is what I'm wearing
Was it?
right here. Yeah.
I can't remember. And there was one
Izods
the
are
polo,
good.
and then they had all the rip-offs because nobody could afford them. I was too poor.
No,
for
La
that stuff.
Tigra.
Yeah.
La Tigra is the old school polo shirts. I don't know if you remember them. They were popular.
I do remember the name. I don't know though. I don't know. I never had one though. Yeah.
What? What's this? I gave you 5 subs tonight. The perks of being community manager. Whoa.
That's very lovely. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. That's just a wonderful.
Thanks
thing
for
to
looking
do.
out for me. I appreciate that.
I mean, he doesn't deserve it, but that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
This is what's great about having an eBay person in here. He knows everything.
Look, thank you. God, I was driving me crazy.
How do you pronounce that again? Lacoste, right?
Lacoste. I don't think
Lacoste,
people are Lacoste.
Lacoste.
I think it's just
I
Lacoste.
can't remember. Is Gator. Okay.
I'm sure
I
we're
remember.
butchering it.
I forgot. I
Two
forgot
idiots on
about
the-
that.
Two clowns that can't pronounce any names.
That's so long
Terrible
ago.
Names. It is. It is.
Thank you, man.
Well, I'm not letting them have any more until I pass them up.
I can't get enough of this. This is crazy. Wow.
Oh, they're all like, just shut down the thing so I can go.
Yeah,
to
I
bed.
gotta go. I gotta go. Thanks, guys. I need a polo with a llama logo. That's awesome.
Annie, it was so great to see. I'm so glad you stepped in. You're a joy to.
Thanks, everybody.
Joy to see
I gotta
the stream.
Go. We
Love
said
it.
we gotta go. We'll talk all night. You know how I am. It's just like crazy.
I know. This is what we do. I can't help it. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna say goodbye.
Sammy,
really
you're
quick.
on. We'll do that. Okay,
And
you send me
I'll come
away.
right
Bye,
back.
everybody. Adores you.
Bye, Jeff. I'll see you in a second. What do you mean, So anyways, guys, thanks for coming in tonight. It meant the world to me. You guys are fantastic. Remember, I'm serious. When anyone has any questions, reach out and DM me on Instagram or email the email that's in this YouTube channel. But today we hit some really big numbers, and it's been super awesome. And to me, it's all been a process that we've been working on. But I can't even tell you, like, what it means to me tonight. Like, this kind of stuff is incredible. The communities and the people that I'm meeting, all these people have just been fantastic. And I love you all for it, man. Like, it's just been total support, and it's been crazy. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. And my co-host too down here, same goes for him. And he says this, right? But Jeff has been an awesome person to work with, and we have such a good time doing these things. And the laughter's real, the passion's real, the sincerity, and it just feels amazing to have people, in that same realm. So I appreciate it. So yeah, the love, that's what it's all about, man. Yep. Again, same thing, guys. Love you too. See you all soon. It's been another great stream for Coffee Talking Tech and J.A. Smith, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday and next Thursday. Peace out.